And we're live. Yep, we're live. It says we're live. Are we live? Let's see if we're actually live. Let's go to YouTube. View on YouTube. Are we live? Live. It looks like I'm live because I can hear myself. Excuse me. Let's break out the YouTube chat because it actually works where the StreamYard ones doesn't. Let's make sure I close the right one. Yep, that's the YouTube one. That's the StreamYards. We're all good. Now I got to get the YouTube chat up top of the StreamYards chat because the StreamYards chat's like 20 minutes behind. And I still haven't put my socks or my knee brace on. I just got out of the shower. So I definitely have to put my knee brace on because my leg is killing me. Sorry if you guys have to deal with that, but get over it. That puppy is needed. And it's cold. So the socks are going on. Traction socks. These things are the world of kingness. You live in a cold environment and you don't have these kind of hospital socks. These are freaking awesome. You're missing out. They're warm and comfortable and you don't slip and you don't fall. They're kind of tight and thin, which I'm surprised how warm they actually keep my feet. I mean, I often wear slippers or shoes on top of them, but they're awesome. Anyway, let's get to the main thing. Now, there's two sets to it. Another development came up as I was prepping for this. Something ain't right here with my hat. I had not only gotten this box, which I'm assuming this is a Hemera. I don't know yet. I'm guessing by the size and everything that it is. My brother hinted he was going to send me one. He was just like, open it. Don't worry about Christmas. So this should be a Hemera right here. Now, just like literally a half hour ago, I just won one. Another one. And they just sent me the money for it. Because they went to buy it off of Printed Solid, which is where this one's from. I'm assuming this is from Printed Solid. Yep, Printed Solid. And they were out of stock. And he's like, well, I can either send you the Bowden one, or I can send you the money, and you can get it somewhere else. I said, well, I believe Alien 3D, Josh, now carries them and has them in stock. And he's like, well, cool. I will send you the money. Plus, I believe he charges shipping. So he sent me an extra $5 or $10 for shipping, whatever. And he's like, get it from Josh if you can. He's like, I know Josh is a veteran, like supporting the veterans that are trying to get out on their own. So I'm hoping Josh comes in here. I've been trying to contact him. I want to make sure he actually has one in stock. Why does this thing look like it's sideways? Because it is, huh? Gotta have the freaking thing right, you know? And printer's done. I'm trying to do 20 different things all at once. So I gotta talk to Josh and get another one, which I was originally gonna put on this back here because that extruder really sucks on that terribly. I mean, I got it working okay, but the more I'm thinking about it, I may actually put it on that and take this extruder and put it on this, which might be easier because I've been thinking about getting rid of these 8mm rods on this, and I actually started designing everything, but I wasn't sure how I was going to attach the extruder. Where if it's a Hemera extruder, yeah, speak Tom, if it was a Hemera extruder, this is already, I'm gonna replace this with a 2020 extrusion right here, which I bought when I built this. I'm still using, I way overbought when I built the LLamaCore. I got like whole bunches of extrusion. I may actually start giving it away to other people because I got like sticks, 3-foot sticks of the stuff in my way. Anyway, I'm going to put extrusion on that instead of the 8mm, and maybe use the Hemera on that. It was, now you had to ask. Here. I won it from this dude. He just was being like doing this Christmassy thing, being totally awesome. And he just sent me the money. It's Keith Developer on Twitter. He had a little post. He had got one for himself. Said, thinking about getting another one and giving it away to somebody because I think they're awesome. Merry Christmassy kind of thing. Do a post on what you'd use it for, what it would be on, what you do with it. So I said it's going to go on the LLamaCore because I wasn't sure if this. I'm still not sure if this is actually Hemera or not. It could be something else because I told my brother 2 or 3 different things. I'm pretty sure it is. That it would go on the LLamaCore and get rid of the. And he's like, dude, that's awesome. And actually, he just started messaging me on Twitter. And I said, I may have one already. I don't want to. He's like, cool, doesn't matter if you got another printer. So I said, I'll either put it on the Anet or I may put it on that. But either way, so hopefully, let's rip into this and find out. So yeah, Keith Developer on Twitter, message, follow. Let me go back to that. What am I doing? I am so confused. I'm trying to do a million different things all at once. Excuse me. Keith Developer. He's pretty cool. I've only like half followed him. I actually started following him through retweets. Somebody else was following him. That's him on Twitter. So if you don't know who he is, he does a lot of like little gadgety, kind of like I do, or any of us. So anyway, actually, before I get into that, let me deal with this first. So my mother's been knitting these little sweaters. Aren't they very cute? That she gives away. They're Christmas tree ornaments. And my father used to make these coat hangers out of wire for. Well, obviously, he hasn't had the motor control anymore to do it. So she asked me if I could 3D print some. And I kind of put it off because you guys don't know my mother, but I try not to get involved in her little projects because the minute you get involved in Mom's little projects, it becomes a never-ending nightmare. But, it's Christmas and everything. So, what the hell? So, I quickly whipped up a baby-sized coat hanger in Fusion and just printed it. And boom, one baby-sized coat hanger tree ornament sweater. So, there's that. So, yeah. That should work just fine. I might have to run this down to Mom real quick, even in the middle of this here stream. But not at this very second, because my knee is just absolutely killing me. That's not bad. And that's like, I know it's very close in color from what I understand. This is Snow Labs alien green, atomic green, whatever. It's very close to Josh's alien green, from what I understand. So I know that's going to work and it's going to be fine. So I should just print a million of them. So let's just hit print and print another one right now. Print. And another one will spit out awesomeness. So that came out pretty cool, huh? It's about the right size and everything. I mean, it's just a tree ornament, so it doesn't have to be structurally strong, but it's pretty nice. Did you guys just watch... you guys seen Pruja's little filament test? I don't know if any of you guys watched that. But there was a couple of areas, mainly stress. And believe it or not, I can't believe I got to find out what filament he used because he did heat testing on, how much heat each material can take before deforming and how much it deforms and all that. Kind of like CNC Kitchen does, but almost more, believe it or not, because, he has more money and he had some really nice machines. Now, Impact, we all know PLA sucks. It blew apart. It was the bottom of the line of, he did ASA, ABS, PLA, and PETG, ABS, ASA, PETG, PLA. Yeah, 4. PLA Impact was terrible, the worst. And actually, I think ASA was like right above, just above PLA. Anyway, or maybe ABS was. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it. But one thing that it smoked it at, heat treated. Now, if you anneal the PLA and then try and do something under a hot condition, the PLA didn't deform longer than any of the others. It blew away ASA under heat. It was well over 100 degrees C. Now, I'm guessing he was using his PLA, which I believe is actually a mixture PLA. It's not just a standard 800 resin. He's got to have like 850 or 870. I don't know if you guys know all the resins for PLA. I don't know that much about them. I just know the very, very basics. But I know the 850 and the 870s are the HT high temperature PLAs, the actual base resin. I don't know if he's using that or not, but the PLA out smoked all the rest of them. It was like way up there on his list of, and he annealed. If it was annealed at 100 degrees for a half an hour or something, he did very specific, in all the tests. Now, this also was 100% infill on all of them. There was no actual infill gapping. It was 100% infill. But that was pretty amazing that the PLA outlasted ABS and PETG and ASA. And one thing I knew it would outlast in, but I didn't realize how much it smoked all the rest of them, was stress. 3D printers. You put a belt on here and hold it. This isn't impact. This is stress strength. It smoked them all. I mean, like, they're all at the bottom of the thing, and it is way up here on his chart. So everyone kept telling me I was nuts building my printers out of PLA, and I think PLA is stronger. When they say ABS is stronger or PTG is stronger, they're impact strength. They take impact. Holding something in position and not flexing and not bending, PLA is stronger. It always has been. And actually, the cheap crap is actually stronger. When you get into the HT PLAs and stuff, it actually becomes a little bit weaker because they increase the impact strength. That's what they do with them. Shouldn't show that. Anyway, let's get into this thing and see if it really is. Oh, I'm cutting into the receipt. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like 90% positive. Oh no! Ah, right. Candy. Try not to eat candy. Printed solid Jesse puppy dog. And yes, Hermes. I keep calling it Hemera. It's Hermes. Oh no, it was Hermes. Now it's Hemera, huh? I don't know. I can't keep all that crap straight. Kind of beat up in the corner. Yeah, 800 knives, and I can't find one of them. And I'm not exaggerating when I say 800. I probably have over 100 different utility knives from work and everything. I can't find one of them. I had some really nice, like, hand-carved wooden ones I can't find. It's really pissing me off. I have a feeling one of the guys I used to work with stole them out of my van. So, let's take it so you can see this, huh? This is a Hermes / Hemera / Hermes. A little piece of tubing. doesn't look like cheapo. Put my glasses on. This is way more rigid than standard. I think this is similar, or this is Capricorn tubing. The little motor. Sweetness. It's making an awful lot of noise considering it's we're in 2208s over there. Some of it's just the bearings. All kinds of cables and fans. The hot end, it does come with a hot end sock and some wires. Whole bunches of screws and bolts. Geez, they couldn't even build the actual hot end for you. Not that I care. So, yep. It's a Hermes Hemera. Now, I'm hoping that their little slots here in the motor will line up with the one thing I didn't design on that. The actual hot end carriage is a open builds plate. It's their stock. I was going to design one, and I got a year and a half into building this thing, and I was nowhere near getting ready, so I started cutting corners, basically, just to get it built. So I'm hoping that, oh, cool. Is that the thermistor? This thing's pretty neat. I've got to say, I was never the biggest fan of E3D's hot ends, and nothing wrong with them. And I understand why they were the way they were. I mean, I get why they're expensive, and that was always my biggest thing. I always thought they were kind of overpriced. I get why, and I have no problems with them being overpriced. I shouldn't say overpriced. I have no problems with their pricing and what they do. I get it. I know why. This is a weird block. It's kind of small, actually. You know, they're high-end stuff. They're not cheap. I could just never really afford one. Even though this is kind of a real one, it's actually not. I bought a clone, and then I bought an E3D heat brake for it. Everything else is clone. And honestly, I took the heat brake off and I went back to the clone one because I kind of prefer lined. But this thing is, I don't know if you can see that. That thing is tiny thin. Tiny, tiny thin. That's kind of cool. Now, this does not look like a standard E3D nozzle. Yeah, I guess it is. It looked like that was taller, but it doesn't. I guess it's not. I know why now they don't build it, because I have a feeling this new heat brake design is super wimpy. Like, you could break it super duper easy. If I'm not going to mount it right away, I can see myself taking it back off for that very reason. I can see myself snapping that sucker. That's thinner than any other heat brake I've ever seen, other than maybe the Mosquito. I've only seen the Mosquito at E3D or at Earth last year. Not even this year, but last year when they first started introducing it. I like their new socks better than their old ones. This is nice. So this thing's pretty sweet. Assuming that's the heat brake. thermistor. I do like that thermistor. That is nice. I like that way better than the regular glass pieces of crap that you got to trap in there and can't figure out what the hell to do with. Half the time they fall out. This goes in and it's kind of basically a crimp housing on it from the looks of it. You slide it in and hit it with a screw and it holds it in place. So, yeah, this is the first real product E3D has made. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against E3D. They make some really nice stuff. This is the first thing I've ever looked at and said, I want that. You know what I mean? Oh, the V6 is nice, and the different extruders they came out with, and the Titans and all that were sweet and everything, but none of them just jumped out to me and said that's a needed product. I always thought the BMG, which is what I got on there, you can't see it because it's behind this printer, but it's got the BMG extruder on it. I always thought that was a little bit better. And I still think it's a little bit better than like their Titan or their Arrow. The Arrow was first one with the, because I kept going, oh look, this is basically an MK8 now. If you look at it, they've made an upgraded MK8. I mean, you look at the profile, that's basically just an MK8. They made a fancy fin system and got rid of the aluminum black trap to the fins. It's all one piece instead of being two separate pieces. Way better, don't get me wrong. But it's basically just a remod of the MK8, which I still to this day think's one of the better designed hot ends. An MK8 installed properly, you have to modify them. That's what this is running. I still think the MK8 is one of the best designed hot ends ever. Don't break stuff. Yeah, no, I'm good at breaking stuff. I'm almost as good as Josh. I think Josh has me beat. More because he just gets better parts and breaks them anyways. I was waiting for Josh to get back to me. Oh, maybe he did. I got messages. Just a freaking klutz, man. That's all there is to it. Probably put this thing right back in the box, but I'm not done yet. So, yeah. This is a Hermes Hemera, whatever they want to call it this week. Because somebody's an idiot and wants to sue somebody for something totally else. I want to know who the company is that wanted to sue E3D over the name. I really kind of want to find that out. Put everything back before I go. If I go digging in my emails and everything, I'll frickin' forget something on the table and either lose it or break it or forget about it. It's making an awful lot of noise. Oh, it's a spool. That's what's happening. The spool's vibrating back and forth. Oh, look, it's all done. Very thin. Don't want to break it. I might actually use the... I just had it in my hand. Where'd it go? Coat hanger. Number 2. I might even do a couple of different colored ones. Make her all happy. Oh, you know what I gotta use? More Snow Labs, but they have that. I have some of that glittery red he had sent me. Actually, I think I bought that one. But anyways, I have the transparent glittery red. And I like their glittery stuff because they don't over glitter everything. wow, poly alchemy coat hangers. That would be pretty cool. So let's see what I got for emails. If Josh has gotten back to me. Nope, and nope. I am live on YouTube and then a bunch of stuff from AARP because I'm an old bastard. I'm a geezer. I'm a geezer, man. I'm old. I'm a geezer. So, yep, that's Hemera. Hermes, whatever they call it. This thing is sweet. I've got to say. The only thing I think they should have done right off the bat is made a slightly smaller motor. I don't think they have to go to a full-on pancake. But, well, I don't think that's as big as, well, those are all bigger. I was looking at the weight, and my MK8 is actually quite a bit lighter. This is actually pretty heavy. And that's got a full-size EMA 17 on it. Matter of fact, I think it's bigger than this. Let's see. Well, it's exactly the same size. This head's actually pretty heavy for all its fanciness. You know what it is? I think it's the gears. The actual extruder gears are pretty heavy on it. Over with the MK8, it's just the brass gear and you're done. Their dark purple stuff, the name I cannot pronounce. Not gonna get me there. Freaking. Nope, not happening. Somebody want to jump in here? Jump in here, Carl. You haven't been on the stream with me in a while. Tom can jump in too. Is Josh streaming tonight? He usually starts about now, doesn't he? I gotta get a hold of Josh. I suppose I could just go to his website and say, do you have one of these? I'm pretty sure he does. That's not a bad looking little oddball coat hanger. There's a reason it angles back, so it's actually on the center, and I still don't think I said, pretty darn close. So it doesn't do this. You don't have any projects. You're all done. You're a multi-billionaire now with your little itty bitty printers you designed. They're so freaking tiny. Fucking monsters. Freaking monsters. And the only thing I will definitely replace is this right here, because I know almost every E3D fan I've ever seen has been a loud monstrosity. Although this doesn't look like they're normal, crappy fans. I don't know, anyone got one of these already? What's up, Oddsball? Haven't seen you around in a while. What's happening? How's life? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's and Happy Holidays, whatever you are. Happy Hanukkah if you're Jewish. You have a wrench? For what? What are you wrenching? Oh, in the thing? Oh, probably. Anyone that comes on here, I usually end up making a mod. I'd rather have 8 million mods. So when an actual scumbag comes on and tries to troll, they get like whacked by like 9,000 people all at once. I like that. Kill the troll. Kill the troll. So the next thing we have to figure out is how I'm actually going to mount this thing on that thing. That one. It's going on that first. And it looks like it uses the same wiring plug thing. I have no idea what this is. I guess this is an extension cable for the fan. I'm going to have to recable everything anyways. This has no end on it, so I can change the end. Because it will definitely get a different unit. What's this? Monthly dice calendar. Maker box. I've never seen this. Guaranteed 1 matching 7-piece poly set in each box. No boring standard. For $10 off your first month. So every month you get a new set of dice. I don't know why you would need new dice every month. I used to play D&D when I was a teenager. I mean, D&D was just coming out when I did it. The very first. I had, as a matter of fact, I still think I have it. I think it's up in the attic. I have the very first Dungeon Master book, and it was a paper-bound little booklet, not these massive hardcover. How do you know what he has in stock? Well, what'd you do? Just go to his website? And does he take PayPal? Because the dude just PayPal'd me the money. Not that it matters. I can transfer the money over to my account. It just takes whatever, a week or whatever. That's the only bad thing with PayPal is it takes a week to get money out of it. It only takes 10 seconds to take money out of your account and give it to PayPal. Well, PayPal doesn't want to give it back to your account. If I had to use an actual credit card, which is fine. So, how am I going to mount this thing on that thing? I should probably pull that thing apart. I really don't want to right yet because I'm still printing a few things with it. If I knew I could have this up and running in an hour or two, I would, but I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think it'll be that easy. Just because I'm not sure how I'm gonna mount it and how I'm gonna cool it. Well, I bet somebody's already done it. I wonder if these will match up to that plate, though. It looks like that matches right up to those holes. So the only issue I have is kicking it out to clear the bolts for the wheels. Then I could just literally put it on the other side of this, which I have plenty of room. I can just kick that thing back. I'll still hit the table right. Worst case scenario, I slide the bed that way. Because this thing's made for a 450 bed, and I only got a 300 on it right now. So I got plenty of playroom. So, yeah, not for that. That's not something somebody has. Although it is the open builds plate. So there might actually be one out there for it. But I still got stuff mounted to it. I can't take the belt mounts off. It looks like it lines right up. So really all I have to do is put a couple of spacers in there so it clears the wheel bolt. And I can actually flip the wheel bolt around then because I don't need it on this side because the hot end will be on that side now instead of this side. That all made sense. So the only thing I'd have to design is a cooling unit for it, which somebody probably does have one that you can just slap right on this side and screw to these holes. I think that this is actually my number one love of this printer, or this hot end, excuse me, is I no lie, a year ago I thought somebody should have done this. Put the mounts right in the motor. It just makes so much more sense. It just makes sense. Oh, look, they put little T-nuts in there already. Just on the extruder side. So you don't have to take the extruder apart. Oh, no, like I said, though, I think this is this is the first E3D product, like I said earlier, that I looked at it and said, I want that. I need that. I really, really want a couple of those. I think that's a well thought out, well designed, just really well made extruder setup. I think all their other ones were nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, E3D makes some of the best products out there. I just never saw one before that jumped out and said, I want that. The arrow kind of. I looked at the arrow and went, yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of like that. But it was a little, again, it's just a fancy MK8 that was $100 instead of $29.95. Grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice, good. So, I think those holes are going to line up. And honestly, I think I can just use standoffs to mount it and get at least 2 holes to hit. I'd really like 3 or 4, which I think they will. You know what I can do? Dude, I can go to open builds. And I was just responding to here I am live doing other things at once. Brain flu. Lost people too. Nobody's really watching anymore. Where was I? Oh God, I'm getting old. You know what I gotta do? I need to go to Alien 3D. Oh, I probably shouldn't share this. Why am I spelling it wrong? Sorry about that. My bag. I started going to I went to Alien 3D site and didn't even think about it. Did it right in the StreamYard's webpage. So everything, Yeah, I used. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Ah, that was pretty stupid of me. Okay, let's try that again. Share screen. Share the whole screen. This time, let's try a different window. History. Alien 3D. It's going to let me pop the cart right back up. Returning customer. I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from him. The hell is that? So it's credit card only. He doesn't take PayPal. Well, you know what? I have a PayPal credit card. I just thought of that. Oh, and I put it in the wrong account. I sent the guy the wrong account for my credit card. Damn it. I have two. I have the 3D printing llama credit card, and I have the. I've done that before. Yeah, I've done that before. Yep. Oh, crap. I wonder if I can just instantly transfer the money out of the 3D printing out of the Tom Llama account. I have two PayPal accounts. I have a personal one, and then I have my 3D printing llama one. My 3D printing llama one, I have a credit card for. So I can buy stuff when they don't take PayPal. Yeah, I'm sure he will. That's why I was trying to get a hold of him before I actually ordered it. Because there's other stuff I wanted to talk to him about anyway. Cool. So how am I going to mount this thing? I think I can just. I need to print more coat hangers. As you can see, I got too many things on my brain. I'm sure you all know my father's back in the retirement home, rehab center, whatever you want to call it, which is driving me nuts. And the weather's been so crappy, I couldn't get there all day. And I finally got there at 4 o'clock, and he was actually doing better, but he's freaking out. If he doesn't see me a couple times a day, his brain's a little loopy. And he loses track of time. Yeah, no, I want to talk to Josh anyways. I've been trying to email him and text him, and he's not responding. So he's probably off doing something or just plain ignoring me, which is fine. Don't blame him. I would ignore me too if I were him. Pretty easy to need to ignore. Yeah. Ow. Holy crap, that just hurt really, really badly. I just had like a massive pain in my bone. Oh, yep. From doing that. Must have pulled something shoveling. It's not bothering me as long as I'm sitting here. Printed your snowman vase. Non-vase mode. Why would you not do it in vase mode? It must have taken forever. Did you print it full size, Kevin? Calvin? I just saw that. When did you post that? 5 minutes ago, but not really paying attention. Did I break it yet? Did I break what yet? Nope. Yeah, no biggie. I'll get a hold of them. I have one already. I was going to do the priority shipping and everything, but honestly, this was priority shipped on Wednesday, and I just got it today. And I get stuff shipped from Printed Solid, and if I do it in the morning, I have it the next day. They're right in Pennsylvania. They're not that far away. Because this time of year, I believe they're shipping out twice a day. They do a mid-morning and then late at night, end of the night load to either UPS or USPS. I don't think they use FedEx there. Anyway, either way, took over a week. For some reason, it got scanned in Massachusetts like 3 times. I mean, it's Christmas. You can't really. I expect things to be delayed this time of year. Just like Amazon's outright saying whenever I order anything on Prime, if I order stuff on Prime right now, they're outright saying you will not get it in 2 days, even though it says Prime 2 days. When you go to hit, buy, they're like, you're looking more at 4 days, especially now with the weather too. Yeah, I'll get him. He actually is wasn't he streaming tonight? He usually streams right about now. Is he even on? I'm not on YouTube, so I don't know. Let's look. Am I still doing my whole? I believe I am, right? Yeah, I'm still doing my whole page. Let's see who's on YouTube. Is it even going to let me load YouTube? Mac Pro and Mac Pro display. Nope, not happening. Nope, not going. Teaching Tech just did this. This was kind of. If you guys haven't seen this, you got to watch it, even if you only watch the very end of it, because he does a test to see how much strength it takes to pull it off. And I'll just print another one right now. And he makes this whole gadget to like yank the magnet bed off the magnet. And the thing almost like chops his head off a couple times. It comes up, and when it finally releases, it breaks free, and it's like flinging. You can put like a little stop on the pulley or anything. It's just funny. You could just tell he's like, ah. He even says on it, I think I almost took my head off. He put a face mask on because he was scared the second time. That was kind of funny. Did I close the chat window? I probably did. Like a dumbass. Nope, it's right there. You see the final episode of the White Knight series? I have not watched the White Knight series. I will not watch the White Knight series. And not because I don't want to support you, Carl, but because every one I'll be crying that I can't get one. So that's like it's like watching $1 million porn. You know you're never gonna get her, so why watch it? And ain't even worth dreaming about. Airheads. I haven't had Airheads in years. Oh, watermelon too. Watermelon. I know you can barely see it in the corner there. But... Why? What's in the last 30 seconds? Episode 32. Is it really taking you 32 recordings to build that? I can see that it probably did, yeah. I'm surprised. It still seems like a lot, dude, to build that thing. That is some serious overkill. Okay, I'll watch it later. I actually started watching the first couple when you were doing it, and it's just like, you know what? I can't get one. The few of them I have watched, and I don't watch them just to give you some view time on YouTube. I don't know if you're trying to monetize or anything, but like if I was going off to do something, I'd put it on and let it play just so you get some view time on them. I did that a couple times with a few of them. Oh, you want me to watch it now? suppose I could do that. I don't see why not. YouTube. Probably just search for a White Knight, huh? White Knight Assembly, Part 32. Do I need sound too?
Hi, I'm Carl. Welcome back to Knight 3D Designs for what will be the last episode of the White Knight build series. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to install the if you want to help support future development of the White Knight or the Squire, there are several ways in the description below to help support the channel. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. What? You're still here? It's over. The build series is over. Go home. Go make your own. Order parts. Build things. Create stuff. Go.
That's good. That's cool, Carl. That's funny. It's over. No. Hey, Carl, the only problem with that is we are home watching that. That was cute.
Hi, everybody. I'm Carl, and welcome to Knight 3D Design. In today's episode,
YouTube flag? What do you mean YouTube flag? What was that from? That was from Fearless Bueller's Day Off, wasn't it? When he did that? There's another movie. There's a couple of movies that did that. Cuffs. That was it. Did you guys ever see Cuffs? It's like an 80s stupid movie. Oh, Deadpool did it too? Cuffs did something like that at the end, if I remember correctly. I don't know if you ever saw Cuffs. It's like, yeah, Christian Slater. That was a great movie. I mean, it's dumb, it's stupid, but I can't. Every time he'd like stop, he was the first one I ever remember that would stop and turn to the camera and be like, "I'm screwed. I shouldn't have done that." You know, you guys are breaking into his house and shooting the place up, and he's like, "My girlfriend's coming in. I'm cooking a turkey." Christian Slater was good in that. He used to be a really good actor. He's kind of, I don't know. He's a good actor. He's just. I like this. Holy crap, that really hurts. I can't even sit back in my chair. Like, that's really, really hurt. Yeah, it was a good movie, though. I mean, it was funny. Stupid as crap. Especially now. You watch it now. I watched it like 2 years ago. I was like, holy crap. You know, the few special effects. I mean, the gunfire and stuff are so fake. Like, oh my God, we used to think this was good. But still, I mean, it's a cute movie. Yeah, Mr. Robot, I watched the first season of that, and I kind of was like, it's too, I don't know. I get it. I can see why people liked it. I just didn't. I don't know. It just wasn't my thing. There's another one he did that only went a season or two. That was a TV show. They were like private investigatory things. I can't even remember the name of it. It was actually pretty good. Broken Arrow was good. I did like Broken Arrow. He was in the Robin Hood movie with Dingbat there. He's done a few things. Not much on his own, though. He's a good actor. I like him. I just think the stuff he did when he was younger was better. He's kind of like, I can't think of his name either. You know, when they did a whole bunch of really good, like, teenagery 80s movies. What the hell's his name? He's still a good actor. I still like him. Gross Point Blank was the last one he did I really liked. The hell's his name? All his, like, 80s teenagery movies I used to love. Anything, Better Off Dead. That was awesome. Say Anything was good. Yes, John Cusack. That's it. I think again, he's a really good actor. I just think his old stuff was better. I think they get old and get married and have kids and they kind of lose their edge. I swear that's it. I think they get married and they get comfortable and they lose their edge. Go down really fast and if someone gets you a turn. Yeah. That and I think the best line in that is, what is it in this world when people are throwing away a perfectly good white boy because he jumps off the bridge or gets thrown off the bridge into the back of the garbage truck? And they're unloading the garbage. The two black guys are unloading the garbage. And they're like, what's going on in this world when people are throwing away a perfectly good white boy? I was like, holy crap. Yes, $2. I want my $2. That's awesome. That kid chasing him around. I want my $2. Sorry, I blew up your mom. Yeah. There's his buddy there at the top of the hill when he's getting ready to ski, and he's like, "This is pure, undriven snow. This is worth billions and millions on the open market." It's like, dude, it's just snow. It's not Coke. Yeah, it was a good movie. Say Anything was good. There's another one where he does a boat race. Where he goes out on the like Nantucket, I think. When he's around all the snobby snobs. And I love the dude that has that like goofy voice. He's in the at the end of it, and he's in the Godzilla suit, and the guy's like trying to sell this whole modified town. He's gonna rebuild the whole area, and he comes up and he's got a cigarette stuck in there or something. What the hell was the name of that movie? One Crazy Summer. That's a good movie too. I always liked how he does like all three of them. He does the cartoons. He draws little cartoons, and then they come to life. I think he actually does them. I'm not sure, but from what I understand, he actually used to draw some of those, and then they'd come to life. One Crazy Summer was funny. It wasn't great. It wasn't as good as Say Anything or Better Off Dead, but it was a good movie. From the 80s teeny bopper movies. Coat hanger. So anyways, I suppose I gotta go show Mom the coat hangers. It's been almost an hour exactly. It'll be excuse me. I'm having grapefruit juice burps. It'll be an hour and like 10 seconds. So yeah, I think I'm gonna kill it. I gotta think about how I'm gonna mount this. I gotta print some more coat hangers. Unless somebody else wants to come on. I gotta get a hold of Josh. and order another one of these so I can have 2 of them. And I'm still debating on whether I should put it on this printer or that printer back there. I'm seriously considering taking that frame, which is way bigger. Hey, all right, Vikings here. We'll hang out for a while. Where's the helmet, man? You came out without your helmet.
It's over there.
It's over there.
Yeah. I can't reach it from here. Then I have to stand up and stuff. That's hard.
That's hard. I know that feeling. I actually had to kind of, I want to say shovel, but I didn't even shovel because it was like pure ice. I was scraping the ground with a shovel. I couldn't shovel it. I'm just like taking the shovel, and thank God it had actually been warm because the grass had actually started growing in this past week. It was warm for a couple, 3 days, so it all turned green. And, you know, grass just springs back within a day or two if it gets sun and warmth.
Yeah, well,
and made it so it broke off the ground easy.
Yeah, it's getting colder here now, but I think it's going to get a bit warmer later in the week.
Yeah, we're supposed to get more snow, but I don't think we are. It's still above freezing, only 1 degree above, but it's above freezing.
We are 3 or 4 degrees below, I think, now. I can check. -1 now.
Yeah, I think our actual whole storm is pretty much done with anyways. Yeah, we're right on the fringe of it now.
Yeah. Need to
to
pop up chats.
I like my freaking ad blocker. Get over my ad blocker. No other channel wants their ads. Yeah, we're pretty much. There's a little bit. It's starting to turn to sleety crap now. Long Island's still getting basically rain. Where's Jake from State Farm? He's out on Long Island.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually not that far away from me as a crow flies. It'll take me like 2.5, 3 hours to get to him because you got to get across the sound, but
go straight over.
He's really not that far. He's only like 30 or 40 miles away.
Yeah.
But it's an hour and a half on the ferry or 6 hours driving around all the way down to New York City and back up the island.
Yeah. It's not a short trip then.
So, yeah, it's fast to go across the ferry.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you finished mounting the Hemera yet?
I got a few ideas. I'm a little concerned because I think I can only catch 2. I think I can catch 2 top or 2 bottom, however one I want to do it. And I have a feeling that's going to be too floppy. I need to find a way to catch a 3rd or 4th hole. I think I can. I think I just got to take it all apart and look at it, and I might have to modify the belt holder because the belt holder on the back is on the back side where I'm actually going to mount the hot end now. I wonder if I can just flip the belt holder around. It's got the knockouts for the wheels. I think I can. You know, and then I'd have to find a way to. I'd have to print another one. Because it's holding the end stop too. But it's actually kind of up above it. I don't know. I gotta take it apart and look, but I think I got a couple of things I want to print tomorrow.
Take a look at the designs 3D Maker Noob made for several printers.
Yeah, I know. But they've all made them for actual printers. They aren't making them for that thing.
No. Maybe you can take some other ideas at least.
Oh, I have a feeling because if I remember correctly, he has a bolt-on cooling unit, which that ain't going to change any from that. Just bolts right on the front of it.
Yeah,
but that's not fun. I may actually use one of theirs to get it initially going, but you know me, I'll have to. Once I get it working in it, I got to fix it once it's printing right.
Yeah. I usually do that as well. It's called upgrading.
I think it would look good on the Squire. I'll tell you what, Carl. I think it would look good on the Squire too. So you send me a Squire, and I'll mount it on it.
Sounds like a fair deal. Yeah,
I can't believe that guy like just gave out another one too.
that's awesome.
I never win crap. That's like I never ever win crap. And he's just like, dude, I love that design. Here, like, oh, okay.
I actually won several things in the last few months, but as I'm in Norway, only one of them was something they could ship. So
Let me think about that a second. Nope. I'll tell you what, Carl. You send me the Squire. I'll put the Hemera on it, and I'll send it back to you. Just not saying when.
yeah, when you're tired of it.
Actually, it probably wouldn't take me that long. I just can't. I think it's one of the coolest printers I've ever seen. Just the whole concept, design, and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't see myself trying to print for days.
No.
I mean, the first thing I usually do is take everything and make it smaller. I actually use this more than I use that because it just, for one, this is my bedroom. I don't want that thing running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't care how quiet everyone says they are. They ain't that quiet.
You can still hear them.
Yeah. I mean, even with the 2208s or 2209s, the other thing I had to do is I'm going to make this 2209s. But I actually am looking at finding a way. I might hit up one of my other brothers for a Christmas present. I think I want the new SKR board.
Yeah.
Because they came out with a new board yesterday.
The Pro
got released.
1.4 Pro was it, or was it 2?
Well, yeah, they have a 1.4 or the 1.4 Pro.
Yeah.
They're basically the same board, except for the Pro has 120 megahertz processor on it instead of 100.
And
it's the only
more
difference. It's like $1 more. It's only $1 or $2 more.
Yeah, I think Josh has them.
The SKR 1.4 is like 17 or 18 bucks, and the Pro
Cheap.
is 20 or 25.
Still cheap.
Yeah. And the problem is I really, 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 really want to play with it, but the problem is, one, I'm not great with the firmware, and two, the thing's broken.
Probably.
It's like anything brand new. There's something wrong with it. Nothing they did wrong. Just that when a brand new product comes out, there's always stuff people find that's wrong with it. And I don't want to be the guy finding out what the hell's wrong with their shit.
Wow. So I've been thinking about buying a new printer. I was waiting.
Build one, dude. Don't buy another printer. Build one.
Yeah, but
you know what you're doing now, where you could build one.
Yeah, I could. The limiting factor is funds.
You can build one for as cheap, if not cheaper, than you can buy them now. Think about it. Buy an SKR board. That's the most expensive part.
Yeah, I already have a duet board, so I can use that. But I want the Core XY 40 cube, so 40 centimeters cube print area, or similar. And I found one, but they apparently stopped producing it. So I found out that they had the money to buy it.
So, what size did you want?
Minimum at least 300 by 300 by 400.
That thing that Chris Riley just built.
Yeah, that's
Weekend stream. That's 300 cubed as it sits.
Yeah,
you can also get the upgrade, which goes to 350 by 450.
Yeah, that's a good size.
And it's only $500.
Yeah, but it's still above my budget now, so I need to find something cheap. Yeah,
what you can do is build your own.
Yeah,
you build
maybe
your own cheaper, especially if you have the board already.
Yeah, maybe. But I was thinking about buying it to review it, unbox and mount it
Yeah.
on stream.
Well, you could do a stream on building it.
Yeah, but
Because, dude, this thing I probably spent $1,000 on over the time.
Yeah.
But it's got the duet and a true BMG on it, and it's overkill.
Yeah.
You do not need to spend. And I bought way too much extrusion.
Yeah.
All the repairs I did to that, I used the extrusion from that. The extrusions that are on this one for the bed, and another piece I have for the V groove I have for the head. That is all leftovers from building this. I way overbought. And that's 500 cubed. You can actually do 475 cubed if you can find a bed for it. I just can't find a bed that big that I can afford.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the biggest problem when you get over 300 now, is you can buy a 300 heated bed for 20 or 30 bucks now.
Yeah, they're cheap. For
the PCB board on the aluminum bed. You go any bigger than that, you've got to go to a silicone heat bed, and they're $100 before you even blink an eye. Plus,
they are.
Electronics you need to add.
Yeah, the electronics is the part I know the least about. I've never mounted a duet, for instance. I mounted the Trita board in my Ender tree. That was easy just to drop in, so no problem. But I know I'll manage it, but I haven't done it yet.
Well, that's the best time to do it. You know enough now where you would goof up, but you'd get it done.
Yeah,
that's half the fun.
Yeah, but I wasn't envisioning doing my custom build for this early in my YouTube streaming career. So I was hoping for a kit that's...
Well, don't you have the Sapphire?
Yeah, I do, but it's already built and upgraded, so
then,
I'll do videos on it later. But
isn't that one of the ones that Tim over at E3D screaming about?
Not the Sapphire itself, but 2 trees, bluer.
You don't like them at all.
No.
Although he just posted, I just saw a post today that I guess they're fixing it. He just said, "Oh, things are looking up, and it's only getting better." He just did a post somewhere on YouTube or Twitter or somewhere I read. It only took an arrogant idiot from freaking middle of the United States mouthing off at him about how much it's a piece of junk for them to fix it.
Yeah. The bluer had big issues. They'll fix it eventually.
Yeah. Well, that's the one thing. I mean, a lot of people don't like him because he does have
He has strong opinions about things.
Yeah.
But I do like him. Like him.
I like him as a person.
Yeah.
Sometimes I watch his videos and I cringe. I'm like, dude, if you just calm down.
Yeah.
I like him a lot, actually. I've had multiple long-term, and talking to him one-on-one, he's a different guy than he is like on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just like one of us.
Yeah.
But when he gets on there and he's pissed at somebody, oh boy.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it that way while running a business, but it's his choice, and I respect that. But personally, I would do that.
Yeah, that's just it, where he's trying to run the business. I know people who, like, they've gone, "What bed are you using?" And I go, "I love this TH3D heat bed."
Yeah. I want to try that out too. And a new one, the powder coated PI. Yeah,
I'm not really worried about the PI. I like this because it sticks so well. And my biggest thing about it, everyone's like, "Oh, I really, really like the Wham Bam." My issue with the Wham Bam and that PEX sheet is you need to get the bed even hotter.
Yeah.
And my biggest qualm with all of these build plate surfaces is you sit there and wait for the bed to heat up.
Yeah.
I run this at 40, and you just saw how I took it off, and I don't have a problem. I run this at 40 degrees C, and peel sticks to it like a dream, comes right off. You start getting into the PEXs and the contours and the PEIs, you're running 60, 70 degrees, which is no big deal. One, other than you're wasting a whole bunch of power.
Yeah.
Because it's not heating anything. All you're doing is holding at that point, once the print starts.
Yeah.
You can't turn it off. Like when I used to use blue tape, I used to run it, 50, 60 degrees for like the first 10 layers. I'd shut the bed off.
Yeah, the same thing I do on my Sapphire now. I have flex bed with a fake tack on it. 10 layers, turn the heat bed off.
Yep. Can't do that with PEI though.
No, I have PEI on my Tornado.
It's got to be at 60, 70, 80 degrees all the time during the whole print. You do a massive print, 2-3 days, you're wasting heat, energy.
Yeah.
Which is why I really like this, because I literally run this at 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Which is barely warmer than in the room. It's warm. It's not hot. You know what I mean? And it just pops right off. It's easy. And I don't have to wait for the freaking bed to heat it up.
Yeah, that's true.
It heats right up. No matter, even with that cheap little piece of junk back there, that bed is like terrible. It won't get to 70. I've tried to heat that bed to 70 degrees. It will not get there. It just never will get there. Like 4 hours later, it was at like 62. It just won't do it.
Need a better heater.
It's an Anet piece of junk.
Yeah. But they are getting better too.
Yeah, the company is, but that thing's not.
No, that's.
That's getting better because there's not much left that's Anet on it.
It's true.
And if when I get the other one of these, I haven't decided yet, but it's either gonna go on that, and then that's gonna go on the Anet, or I'm just gonna mount it on the Anet.
Yeah,
I'm actually thinking about taking a lot of parts off of the Max Micron, putting them on the Anet frame, using the Anet frame just because it's bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Really, the only reason I'm still hanging on to this thing is it's kind of a personal, it's my first real printer. I have one of those M3D micro pieces of junk.
Yeah, similar to the EC3 Nano.
That could never work.
Yeah.
I almost got discouraged and stopped 3D printing to the point where then I ordered that. And that took me like 3 days to build, and I almost got discouraged. But once I got printing with that, I was like, holy crap, what a difference.
Hooked.
And I was hooked.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's a personal thing. I kind of want to hang on to it. But I've been thinking about stripping this, putting all the good parts off of this onto that, taking all the crap off of that, putting it onto this, and selling this.
Yeah.
Get $100 for it or whatever, and just get it the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I really don't need the 3 printers.
My first printer was the T-Board Tornado. I still use it, and it prints damn good. So
I looked at the TiVo Tornado right at the same time. The original old-fashioned, not Tornado. What was the Tarantula?
Yeah, the Tornado is better.
Yeah, the Tornado is better. My biggest problem with TiVo is they're still to this day not compliant with Marlin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's an issue.
Firmware, they're not doing anything.
But I use the TH3D.
My problem with the print bed off here, Mr. Buttram, is where it's by the window and it's winter. Literally the temperature around that printer can fluctuate 5 or 10 degrees C in a couple hours where it's right by the window. So if I just turn the bed on, I know it's going. I'm going to change color and print some more stupid little coat hangers to make Mom happy.
Yeah.
And I think, I might have to print one in this black name I can't pronounce.
I forgot that I turned the heat on my Tornado. I was planning to start a print, and I forgot to start the print, so it's been heating for 21 minutes now.
That's all right.
Yeah.
See, right now, I don't mind running the heat beds.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I don't care what anyone says. These 2 things are a hell of a lot cheaper to run than that big-ass bar down on the floor.
Yeah.
That thing sucks up some juice. So if they're running, that's running less. And they got to be using less juice.
Yeah.
They just have to be. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. They have to be.
Probably are. So, I'm considering putting a Hemera on the Tornado, but it's printing
I
great
was saying
now.
at the beginning, this is the first E3D product I've ever seen that I looked at it and went, I fucking want that.
Yeah, I wanted to for sure. Just don't know if I really would put it on the Tornado or some of the other printers. Haven't decided yet. Look at this.
What's the two trees got?
It's
Yack or a Bowden?
Bowden.
Oh, that would be the one I would put it on.
Yeah, but I have the Cesta Nimble waiting for that one.
Oh,
So,
well,
yeah.
screw you too.
Yeah. I had that for ages now. So
I'm still not. I don't believe. I have a hard time with those flex drives. I've used flex drives for years in
yeah,
construction, and we build them beefy. And I mean, there's some high ends. We bought some multiple $100 flex drives for like doing flooring and cabinetry and stuff. I don't care what anyone says. They get really freaking sloppy and they break really easy. They
yeah,
wear out super fast. And there's times when you need one. I still have a couple,
yeah,
but they just don't. They're unreliable. There's certain cabinetry jobs I do now and again where there's no way you're actually getting a drill in there and you have to use a flex drive. And I'm not talking a home deal. I've got some multiple $100 real high end, custom made flex drives for cabinetry and stuff. And they just, the way they work, it's just like putting, a big long Bowden tube on. There's too much stuff going on in there that eventually something's going to give.
Yeah, probably eventually. But I'll mount it.
You realize that's far from the first one of those that's come out. There's been like 3 or 4. There was one long years ago that came out, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is the latest, greatest thing." I'm like, not gonna last. It's gonna wear out. It's gonna start getting sloppy. And everyone's like, "Oh no, they're awesome." And 6 months later, everyone's like, "Yeah." There's like major backlash in the drive cable. And they're like, "Oh well, you can replace the drive cable." It's like, yeah, but it's like $200 for the freaking drive cable. And then you got to replace all the bearings, and then you got to replace the housing, and then
Yeah, we'll see. I mount it and see how long it lasts.
you
I
have
noticed.
it already?
Well, yeah, I have been having that for
That I would
half a year at least.
I have been watching that, and I think looking at that and what I know about it and what I know about flex drives and everything, I think that is one of the better designs.
Yeah,
I think it'll probably last the longest the way they have it designed.
Yeah,
I still think you'll find it'll wear out after a year or two of heavy use, more than weekend warrior use.
Yeah, if it lasts a year or two, I'm still happy.
Yeah. Well, would they whack you for that? It's like $200, right?
Wasn't it like
You probably paid another $200 just to ship it to you.
It was that bad. I think it was 120 or something.
Oh, that's not terrible.
It's been a while now, so I can't remember for sure, but I think it's what.
I mean, I still think this is kind of ridiculously priced. $120 for this. But
yeah,
it's E3D. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of E3D. I think their stuff's overpriced. I understand why it's overpriced. I don't have a problem with the company getting what they charge because they innovate. It's just like Prusa. I don't think I'll ever own a Prusa freaking printer just because I simply can't afford it.
I think they're overpriced.
In a heartbeat. I would buy an MK3 in a heartbeat if I just had money to spare. But I can buy other stuff. I can build one for the price of an MK3 that I like more.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
But I have no problems with Prusa. If someone said, "What's a good first 3D printer?" It's going to be, do you want, absolute reliability? And I know there's going to be people, oh, my Prusa sucks. Well, if you're not a douchebag, Prusa will make sure it runs. I have noticed that if you start acting like a douchebag to the company, they're going to be douchebags right back.
Yeah.
Just like, that's one thing with Jim. You give Jim a hard time, at TH3D, he's like, go screw.
Yeah.
If you're a nice guy, I mean, I know for a fact, there's been people who went, oh, crap, I hooked up the board backwards. I blew up my board. Can I have another one? Here's my money. And Jim went, don't worry about it. It happened. And just like pay for the shipping or give me a partial or, gives them a discount.
Yeah.
You do oh, your board's a piece of junk. He's going to be like, have a nice day.
Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah.
And I got a hot end heat over here and no film in there. I know what I wanted for film it, and now, of course, I can't find it.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm almost out of this. I'm going to burn through all my filament. I got more. Bye.
What filament is that?
This is Snow Labs. This stuff's really awesome.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It's a transparent. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
It's a transparent red glitter.
Nice.
But it's a real light glitter, and it's a gold flake. It's not silver.
Okay, yeah.
It's really bizarre, and you have to see it in person. It's different. It's not your normal transparent red glitter, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's different. And it's not a spectacular color. It's just cool. It's just different.
Looks good.
I like it. A lot, actually.
I'm looking forward to getting the Night Sword red. Hi, Carl. So, and Alien Ooze and purple something. Pulsating purple.
The
from
the name I can't pronounce, purple, is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah. I like
the other
purple.
one I actually want to get, and that's kind of why I want to get a hold of Josh.
Yeah.
Is I want to get his War Red with the black glitter in it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine. I'm getting that soon. Looking forward to that.
That won't fit in there because I got to cut it off. I was wondering why I was fighting it. I haven't had to fight anything to get it into this hot end ever. Had a big blobber on the end.
Yeah.
Not having to fight it. Not get there it goes. Not leave a blob of green behind. This is the Snow Labs too. But that's from what I understand, I haven't actually seen the alien green. Very close to alien's green. Josh's green.
More like the probe.
I want to get some of Josh's green, and I want to get. There's a couple of his colors that he just got of those custom colors I want, but I can't afford them right now.
Yeah. I got an answer from Josh. He says that he'll message you.
Yeah, he did actually. I just got the email.
Yeah.
That he did. I'm just not gonna. I'll do it in a bit. He's probably gonna be streaming in 10 minutes or something, ain't
he? Possibly. I can ask. He had trouble yesterday and the day before with the internet. So
yuppers I do.
Huh?
I just got a message from it. It just says yuppers I do.
Yeah.
All right. Let's load some filament. Actually, I can just hit print. I loaded it already. All it's got to do is heat up the bed.
Yeah, Ryan, it's more like the probe green. Closer, at least.
What's that?
The green filament you had. It's more closer to the probe green than the ooze.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Oh, there is. The probe green is dark and more
intoxicating, acidy green.
Yeah. The ooze is kind of has a yellow undertone.
Oh, it has a yellow tone to it? Yeah,
I think so. I haven't seen it in real life, though. I've just seen it on streams, really. But
yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah. Yeah, the ooze PLA.
This is transparent.
Yeah.
This is a transparent green too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to get some from them. I like Snow Labs too.
Yeah, haven't tested those. Not available here.
Yeah.
And it's expensive to ship from the US, so
Yeah, I know.
when I order stuff, then I'll order through Josh for sure. So he
There's
gets the
a
money.
brand new company out of. I just saw it on Twitter that they literally are opening their doors this week.
Yeah.
Who the hell was it now?
I
Pretty
don't
sure
know.
I either saw it on Twitter or Facebook.
I don't
They're
know.
doing like limited order right now until after Christmas, but they're taking orders. And I think they're out of. I know it's not England. I want to say Sweden.
Yeah. The 3D Prima is in Sweden, but they have been around for a while.
Who?
3D Prima.
Is that the one that's closing their doors? What's the one that Tom Sam Lander always liked, and they're like not making filament anymore. They're
No, what was that again? Printed? No, not that. I can't remember. There's
DOS
no
filament or DOS filament or
DOS
they're
filament.
still around.
Yeah,
They're
maybe.
still around, aren't they?
Yeah, Rigid Ink.
Rigid
That's
Ink,
right.
is that it?
Yeah, they stopped producing filaments a while back.
They've become a instructor course kind of place, I guess.
Yeah, they have a membership
Hey,
site.
whatever makes some money. If that's what they got to do to make money, so be it.
Yeah.
There's enough filaments, honestly, especially here in the U.S. There's a new custom filament company opening their doors like every month here now.
Yeah.
I really think you guys are the ones getting screwed the most because there isn't that many in Europe.
Yeah.
And I think there actually are more than people realize. They're just not getting the exposure they need.
Yeah, I know about 4, I think. 4 different.
Because your biggest problem is you still have, the China is cheap, but you still have major tariffs to import it. So you're better off just buying the local custom crap.
Yeah, shipping on filament is too much to buy from China. I've done that before, and that kilo was more expensive than buying it here.
So, what do you normally buy for filament?
3D Prima and Filamentum.
Yeah. Filamentum, right?
Filamentum, yeah, I love Filamentum and 3D Prima. They both are good. Yeah, 3D Prima is usually a bit cheaper than Filamentum.
Yeah, I hear one of them's going to open their doors that used to be Maker Geeks. He's going to try and reopen it, from what I understand, too.
Oh, yeah?
I heard through the grapevine that he kind of snuck out of somehow getting in trouble and moved all his equipment to another warehouse or something. He's going to try and reopen under a new name, but
yeah.
Who knows? What I understood, the freaking city, town, state, whatever, took all his equipment and locked his doors up on him.
Yeah.
He was, like, back taxes and wasn't paying his permits or whatever. I don't know.
1.5 kilo spools?
Mad Makers. Yeah, I've heard of Mad Makers. I want to try. There's a bunch of them. Problem is, I really like the HT filaments.
Yeah.
And there's a few of those coming out now. But it seems like they make them for a while and then they go away.
Yeah. Not running sustainable.
Well, I don't think people understand the difference, and when they see the price, usually half again the price to get the HT filaments because the resin's more expensive.
True.
I wonder if Mad Maker is Maker Geeks, dude. He's like
Origin?
That's the one thing everyone's busting on Maker Geeks, and they were terrible. Don't get me wrong, but he was really the first one. He was out before Protopasta. He was the first true high temp filament out there. He was the first one to use the 8700 or 8700
Yeah.
filament resins. Yeah, I heard he up and moved somewhere.
Yeah.
So maybe that is him. Missouri to Oregon? Yeah, it's kind of a ways, but you never know.
Oh.
He had a lot of equipment. It sucks because Maker Geeks actually started out. I mean, they started out bad, and then they got good, and then they got bad, and then they got good.
Couldn't fulfill orders and stuff, wasn't it?
But when you got good filament from Maker Geeks, it was good filament. I still have a few rolls, and I love. There's a few rolls I love, and there's a few rolls I've thrown out a few of their rolls.
Yeah. Oh, how's the print going?
You out of here, Carl? Later, man. Printing another coat hanger in glitter red. Make it all Christmassy for my mother. Look, the little Christmas tree sweater.
Yeah.
An ugly sweater for your tree. They're not just for you anymore. I so wish frickin' Josh had bought that damn sweater.
Yeah, that was fun.
I would have worn that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have thought I would have slapped that sucker on and gone live today and it showed up. I may go buy one. I can't really afford it, but if there's one in the Walmart here, because he said it was at Walmart.
$30 or
I
something.
gotta go to Walmart. I don't know, Thursday or Friday. My brother's coming down. We gotta go. I may just, if there's one there, I may just buy one.
Yeah. Lady Carl.
I have no idea who makes it. It was at, I think Josh said it was at Walmart or Target he was at.
It wasn't a kit that worked at the place they had it.
Huh?
And I think it's what was kit that works at the place that has the sweater. I think so. I don't know.
Kit worked there?
Yeah, I think I saw something in chat. I may remember
it was
wrong.
at Walmart, but it might not have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would have worn that in a freaking heartbeat. He's like, oh, it's $20. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
That thing was awesome. And I've seen other, like, there's a mess of the LLama ones.
Yeah.
They just don't have that. I mean, that thing had like 3-dimensional ears and the hat and everything were all like sewn on to the ugly ass sweater. That thing is freaking ugly. And it is awesome because it's ugly. That is the best ugly sweater I've seen ever.
Yeah.
I kind of want one.
Yeah. You should get it.
It was a llama sweater. Like, it was a Christmas llama. It was like a llama sewn into an ugly ass sweater, but his head was sewn on. It wasn't. It was sort of loose with the big floppy ears and the hat, and it was a Christmas llama.
I can see if I find it again.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it there on Twitter. He posted on Twitter.
Yeah, I found it. Let's see. Can I link directly to
your screen?
I can just paste the link for the image.
Oh yeah, just put a link in.
I think that should work.
Yeah, as long as he's got Tweeter. That is but ugly.
Yeah, it isn't good looking, but it's funny.
But that's what's good looking about it is it's not good looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do the banners.
Yeah, they have new features now.
This ticker.
Yeah, I've been subscribing to StreamYard for 2 months now. Paid
Oh, you're
subscription.
actually paying for it?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I still plan to. I will use it, but I need to finish up my studio. Have the energy and time for it. But it's getting there. I got equipment I need now. New camera, dummy battery, stream deck.
Scroll. It's kind of too long. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not. Ugly ass llama Christmas sweater. Oh, it's showing a YouTube direct. Why is it doing that?
Yeah.
That's why it added the YouTube crap. I can do that. Edit it. That's why that link is so on. I was going to say, whoops. Ah, you dumbass. Copy. Go over here. Select all of this crap. Paste. There we go. Save. Show. I'd like to make a stream deck. I just don't get the point of the stream deck. I mean, I could see it, I guess, but I don't know enough about what it would do, and this is complicated enough for me.
Yeah.
I would like to buy it and actually have a paid subscription, but I just can't justify the cost, and I just don't have any money. So that didn't happen. I really wish he had like a $5 a month one, even though and just give you like one extra feature. And I know it costs him more money even still, because people don't realize when I stream for free, it costs them money.
Yeah, it does.
Because they're paying for the server time.
Yeah.
For the compression and the assembly. Yeah, I know. It's just macros. It's macros inside the thing. Oh, you mean the Stream Deck is macros?
Yeah, the Stream Deck. You can also use an app for Android that's called Touch Portal that does at least some of the stuff that the Stream Deck can do. I haven't tested it yet, but Josh is going to try it out, I think. I have installed it, but I haven't done anything yet. But
sure.
I need to test it out.
It just sounds like some more crap for me to screw up.
Yeah. And it's Android.
It's like using OBS.
OBS? Yeah.
OSB, OBS, whatever it is. I started using it. For one, it just lagged the crap out of everything. And two, it's just more complication for me. And doing this, I don't need it. If I were like, Tom or, Tom St. Leonard or, 3D printing noob or 3D printing nerd or any of those guys where I had like 8 cameras, even, Walter at Country 3D where he does do some stuff.
Yeah.
I could be doing it. But for me to just sit here and do it, there's a couple times like when I go to mount this, I would probably like to have a couple more cameras. But one, I don't have a couple more cameras.
Yeah.
2, I would just screw it up anyways.
Yeah, I plan to run a 2-camera setup for now when I start streaming. Eventually, hopefully soon, etc.
Here's a little, if I don't break it, glitter red coat hanger.
Then you have the wrong phone, right?
I gotta say this. The one thing I have noticed, this red of his, is a little more brittle than even the green, and it sticks to this thing way more.
Yeah, you got to be careful when getting it off.
And print it on. I probably should have just set it up to print multiples on one bed and instead of sitting here hitting print over and over and over. But what the hell, this is fun too.
Yeah.
And that way I can switch the colors. That's pretty cool. I got some Twitter messages and notifications. Is he streaming? Josh is on.
Is he now?
Well, he was on Twitter because I was just talking to him.
Oh yeah. I've asked him. I haven't got an answer yet. If he's streaming today.
Let's see. StreamYards. Invite. Copy the clipboard. Back over to Alien 3D. Paste. Command B. And done with that nightmare.
Looks like the touch portal app is for iOS 2. Right.
Oh yeah? So I can put it on this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Or even this thing. This might even be worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Put it on an iPad.
Test it out.
Especially where I have it right here in front of me all the time.
Yeah.
Usually I actually put the chat on here. The one thing I found, if I put the chat on the iPad, so it's not on my main, because this is that my screen is actually my TV. I use my TV as my computer screen.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to do that. Screw this whole thing up. Put it back in the box. God damn it, let go. The problem is if I put it on the iPad, I never look at it. Not that I look at it a lot when it's on the screen, but I never look at it when it's on the iPad. I just never look down to it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only have the sleeve for the box. I don't have the box. Where'd the freaking box go? Seriously. How the hell did I lose the freaking box?
I don't know.
I have rum. Found that no problem.
Is it on
Oh, it's right here, dumbass.
right?
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? Couldn't be any more in front of my face.
It's too close.
Yet I couldn't find it. I tell you, this getting old crap. That's my damn excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I can start using that myself soon.
Some people look at getting old as being an issue. I look at it as an excuse for being a dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have an excuse for being a dumbass now. I'm old.
Yeah.
I am old.
I'm getting there. I turned
Yeah, you're not close. What are you, 30?
40 in 2 months.
You'll be 40 in a few months?
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah. You
Sort
still
of
got
March.
a go there, man.
I'm getting there.
I'm going to be 55 in a few months.
Yeah.
Big 5'5".
Yeah, this is scary.
I remember turning 25 and everyone's like, yay, 25. I'm like, yeah, I'm almost done. They're like, what do you mean? This is... I ain't going to make it much past 30 the way I'm going.
Yeah.
I am freaking in my 50s. No one thought I'd live this long. Not even my brothers. Even my brothers keep going, how the frick did you stay alive?
Luck.
You got to understand with all the... When I broke my neck, people don't realize, I was in 26 car accidents in 3 months.
That's insane.
After breaking my neck.
Yeah.
After breaking my neck.
Were you street racing or?
Just, I mean, some of them are just stupid things. Like one of them was my mother backing up in the grocery store, and then another old lady was backing up in the grocery store, and they bumped into each other.
Oh yeah.
But that was literally like the day after I gotten out of the hospital.
Oh yeah.
And nothing that will freak you out more than being in a car with that big ass halo on your head, all strapped in because you can't move. You know, not liking being in the car in the first place because I had a serious car phobia after that.
Yeah.
And then going kaboom!
Oh,
It's like
holy.
shit your pants instantly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, somehow this thing doesn't fit this way. Let's fit this way. Yeah, that's how it fits.
You can just ship that to me today if you want.
So I have to figure out how I'm going to mount this thing. It's a weird box. I almost want to say it's like an Apple box, but it ain't pretty enough to be an Apple box.
Apple lights.
It's Apple-esque.
Yeah.
One thing I gotta say, Apple's boxes. The only problem I have with that is I really didn't buy the product. Breaking it already. Falls over.
Yeah.
I don't really want to spend all the money on the Apple product for a freaking box. I'd rather they
Yeah,
get
I agree.
a freaking cardboard box and take $50 or $100 off their product.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they've gotten, I mean, I'm an Apple fan, and I am the first one to say Apple has gotten freaking ridiculous with their pricing.
Yeah, it's totally insane.
They've always been expensive. Excuse me. And they've always been kind of extremely expensive.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you were getting the latest, greatest high-end, Intel or Windows didn't have anything there. Or if you got it in Windows, it was like the top of the line to match the Apple. Now it's like the bottom of the line freaking crap that they're charging thousands of dollars extra for. I mean, it's standard. It's i5 junk.
Yeah.
Which is junk. I mean, an i5 is fine. There's nothing wrong with an i5 processor.
They're okay.
But they're not worth $1,000 freaking dollars.
No. The Apple Pro is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Those are good, but they are friggin' too expensive.
Their motherboards are top of the line stuff. It's just, I mean, when you look at their motherboard and you look at, I don't even care, some of the better quality PCs, their motherboards are just like, like buying a duet board. You're paying for the quality of the hardware underneath the hood, not just. Plus, they're doing their own OS, and they're the only ones doing it, which that takes money.
Yeah.
And their OS by far is superior to Windows. It's the only reason I'm still using it because the OS.
I don't agree with that, but
you grew up on Wintel. See, I always ran both of them side by side my whole life.
Yeah, I use both.
I tell you, I have never had any problems with my Macs.
Yeah.
Not that they're perfect because stuff goes bad on them occasionally too. But operating systems wise, the Mac OS is way more stable, less hack, less problems. Windows, I'm constantly having to update this, or something's broken, or you go to install a new thing, and you got to do 8 different things and back step. And I install something on the Mac, it just works. You plug it in, it works.
Yeah, actually, I had 2 Macs earlier, and both of them were hanging from time to time, as the Windows PCs also were. Nowadays, I have less and less problems with Windows, and the few that
probably because you got used to it. What to do to get around it.
Yeah, I don't install virus and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
exactly, you just don't.
But that's a user error, not a OS error.
Well, some of it is, but that's the other thing is where Windows is open. It's not really anything wrong with Windows per se, but where it's open, everybody in the world can make something for it. And you'll be like, oh, that's very cool. Well, the guy making it could be, Walter Gray.
Yeah.
And it could be a hacky piece of, not picking on Walter. I just know that Walter used to make his own server software or something.
Yeah,
But you know what I mean?
had an app and
Any
stuff.
dude in the backwoods could be making software for it.
Yeah,
And you don't know who they are, what they're doing. You know, they could be totally hacking you. Where on Apple, that can't happen. Because anything that gets installed on an Apple goes through Apple. Apple has to approve it, or your machine won't allow it on it.
you could sideload things. I've done that before.
You can't. Well, I shouldn't say that because I do it all the time. You
Yeah.
can bypass their lockout because I have to actually for Fusion.
Yeah.
Because Fusion used to be approved, and the only reason they stopped and they went to direct, and you got to deal with opening it and telling it that it's okay and unlocking it and doing all that, is just because the delay for Apple to check it. Like when Fusion first came out and we're updating, Windows would get an update for the October update.
Yeah.
And that would be the Apple November update.
Yeah.
It was always a month behind. We were, the Apple, and they were like, screw that. There's no need, to be going through all that just to let Apple approve it. And once they're established, like Fusion, Autodesk, they're right. There's no need for it.
Yeah.
Most software I won't do unless it goes through that Apple store, unless it's something I know or a company I know, because just that way I know it's stable and it functions. And people don't realize you get something through the Apple store, it's been tried, tested. Apple's dissected it. They make sure there's no malware in it.
Yeah.
Apple really checks it out. They
do. So it's good for people that aren't that knowledgeable and can fix things.
I'd rather work with my computer than on my computer.
Yeah, but I use Windows and I don't really have to do much service at all. It works.
Yeah,
it works great.
You do more than you even realize. Windows people don't even realize some of the stuff they're doing constantly, updating and running background software that I don't need. That slow your machine down and dog it up, and I run side by side, and I have so much less issue with the Apples, and I run both of them since the beginning of time, side by side for almost every job I've been at.
Yeah,
and if I can do it on the Mac, I will always do it on the Mac, and I can always do it faster.
Yeah, I work faster on the Windows computer for sure.
Yeah, but again, that's because you're used to it.
Yeah, but I've used Macs too, so
yeah. But I guarantee you used your PCs more. You learned.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I have.
You learned on a PC, so that's what you learned.
Yeah, I used
Linux.
Like, before.
I learned on a Mac, and that's why I learned. No, I actually learned on like Commodore 64s and crap.
Yeah, me too.
I got into Apple after PCs, and it did the first 6 months of dealing with an Apple. I was like, why? This is so held. I kept looking at it as it's held back. Like my brother still does it. He's like, Apple holds everything back. You can't do this and you can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, the reason you can't do this and you can't do that, they don't want you to.
Yeah, and I hate that.
They don't want hackers to hack it up.
Yeah.
And it just works. And I get it.
It could work. Yeah, I agree. But
better.
But
especially people who write their own code. There's nothing easier to write your own code on than Linux if you know how to. But I mean, Windows is pretty easy to write your own code on if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm no coder for sure, but it would be nice to know it. Hi, Robbie Mac, and hi, Vince. How's it going?
What's up, my 3D Medic Vince? How long have I been on here? Almost 2 hours. I wasn't going to stream this long.
Well. Just blame me.
I don't care. At least there's someone to actually talk to instead of just me babbling by myself. I'm a pretty good babbler, but after a while, even I drive myself nuts.
Yeah.
All right. You got to keep them company for a minute because I got to run these down to Mom, which is going to take half an hour because you guys think I can babble.
Oh yeah.
My
So
mother can out babble anybody. Oh my
Yeah.
God. My neighbor keeps going. She's got the gift of gab.
Yeah, I'm no babbler
She's
myself.
the queen of gab.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is it horrendous? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can do this in 5 minutes or less.
Good luck.
Keep them company, Tom.
Yeah, that's right. So, what's up, guys? Any projects? New printers? Hmm. Yeah, Mike. I've mostly been using it as tools the last few years, but and also for gaming, of course. And Mac sucks for gaming. But I love to tinker too. But most of my tinkering nowadays are on printers. So nice one, Raz. I need to design some signs myself. Yeah, not today. Possibly tomorrow. I'm a slacker. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll find a printer to buy and review and unbox and stuff on my channel soon, since I can't buy the FLSNG anymore. That was an interesting printer for. Yeah, it was cheap, only $250 for a Core XY, 360 by 360 by 400, I think. So would be nice for a tinkering machine. We'll probably upgrade it with my Duet, possibly. Yeah, Mike. I used to have a VR headset. I had a HTC Vive. It was fun, but I didn't use it much after a while. Didn't have time.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
With some Coke. And
Woo.
a Christmas glass.
Nice.
But you know what that means.
Alcohol?
You need some Christmas rum to go in it.
Yeah.
You know, I swear the only time I drink anymore is when I'm live streaming.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
No.
Well, I got a
No.
bottle of wine over there too. I forgot about that. I don't have much of this rum left. Very depressing.
You need more.
It's awesome. I might actually go buy a bottle. This stuff is wicked expensive.
Yeah.
How much do you think this bottle is? I shouldn't say wicked. I bought more expensive.
$100?
No, I wouldn't even drink that. That would sit on the shelf with the frickin' in a box.
Yeah.
About $40.
Yeah. Alcohol is probably much cheaper in the US than here.
Oh, I don't know. I would think you guys would be cheaper. You guys drink a whole lot more.
Yeah, we do, but we in stores they're only allowed to sell beer up to 4.5%, and all the other stuff needs to go to the state's financed monopoly.
Yeah, we're the same way. You got to go to a package store, liquor store, to get hard alcohol.
Yeah, and
You can buy beer and some wines. They've got to be under a certain alcohol content to get.
Yeah, but yeah, there's probably some wine.
But any hard alcohol, anything over like 25% alcohol, has to be purchased in a liquor store.
Yeah, but we're taxed up to our ears for stuff here.
We are too.
Yeah.
That's by the state, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's part of our.
How much?
States have like tolls and road taxes, and Connecticut doesn't have any road taxes.
Oh yeah.
But tax cigarettes and alcohol up that wazoo.
Yeah. How
I
much
can go to Rhode Island, and that same bottle of booze is like 20% cheaper.
Yeah. How much does a 20-pack of cigarettes cost there?
I have no idea. I haven't bought cigarettes in 30
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, it's a few years since I bought it too. But
I think they're like $25, $30 unless you go to the Indian reservation. Then it's like $10.
for a
I live
20
right
pack?
by the Mohegan Sun.
For a 20 pack?
I don't know what's in a carton.
Oh, a carton. That's 100. That's 10 packs of 200 cigarettes.
Yeah.
A carton here is about probably at least $110.
Really?
Yeah.
$20 a pack?
Yeah.
Dude,
Or-
I quit smoking
Or
cigarettes.
not
I mean, you're converting because what do you guys use for money? You're not using the US dollar there.
Norwegian crowns. This 10.
Oh, right. You're in Norway.
Yeah, it's I think it's
You're actually almost equal. You're only like
what?
your dollar is almost the same as our dollar, isn't it?
No, $1 US dollar is 9 Norwegian crowns.
Really? 9?
Yeah, pretty close to it.
So if it's 20 crowns for how much is
No.
a pack of cigarettes? And
100. I think it's 120 crowns now
for a pack,
for a pack.
or a quart, or a carton?
A pack, 20 pack, 20 cigarettes.
So that's like $11 a pack.
Yeah,
That's about right.
yeah,
That's
something
about what they're
like
paying
that.
now.
Yeah. So I think it's $110, $120 or something for a carton.
Yeah, you go to a store and you buy a carton. I believe they're about 60 or $70.
Yeah.
The thing is I had the Mohegan Sun and the two Indian nations, and they're sovereign nations.
Yeah.
And they make their own. If you go
Oh.
in there, it's like $10 a carton.
Holy crap. That's cheap.
Yeah, but you're getting, you're not getting Marlboro or Newport. You're getting Mohegan Sun label
Yeah.
cigarette.
I
Which
used to
most
smoke.
people around here don't give a crap.
I used to smoke Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike.
Yeah.
I smoked Lucky Strike back in the 70s.
Yeah.
I can't believe they even still. I thought they didn't even exist anymore.
Oh, they do. It was my favorites. So
Lucky Strike and what was the other one? I eventually went to Marlboro before I quit because they were just they were like the cigarette you could get anywhere.
Yeah, I smoked that too, but I don't think the taste was as good.
So I didn't take it. I never really liked smoking cigarettes. I did it because it was a social thing to do.
Yeah, I liked it, but I don't miss it at all. I quit. It's 2 years ago now, I think.
Yeah. I quit when I was 16. When it became legal. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 6. That's why I'm so short.
Oh, that's early. I quit drinking when I was 17. And I started when I was 13. So
yeah, I started around 12 or 13 drinking. I never really quit, but that's another thing I'm not.
It's
Even
not
in
an
high
issue.
school, I drank socially. I don't go home and drink every night. I mean, like I said, the last time I had a drink was live streaming, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not an issue then.
Wine, and me and her will go buy a bottle of wine, and me and her will sit there and suck down 2 or 3 bottles of wine in a night. But oh my God, do I regret it the next day?
Yeah. I don't mind drinking, but I choose not to do it myself. So I don't care if other people do it.
If it were legal, I'd go right back. I was a freaking pothead in high school and college, and I was a pothead right up until it became ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I used to sell pot in high school.
Oh, yeah.
I was a teenager.
Yeah.
You would die if you knew how little I paid, because I used to buy it by the quarter pound.
Yeah.
And I paid My first quarter pound was $17
Yeah,
for a
nice.
quarter pound of pot, and this was that I could get the cheap crap from them for
Yeah.
$15. I'd spend the extra $2 for the better pot,
Yeah,
and I'd
that's
sell it
better.
for $20 an ounce, and keep an ounce for myself and make
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Oh,
That's how I quit selling pot when it was $120 a quarter pound. Now it's like that for a half an ounce.
yeah, the prices are sick.
I used to roll them up and sell joints for 50 cents a piece and make money at it.
Yeah, I don't know how much thing costs now, but
I
it's
don't know. I haven't.
it was way more expensive than that back in the day when I was smoking a bit.
Yeah, I don't. I shouldn't say I don't smoke anymore because I had a friend up here. She came up. She had a joint. I took like
Yeah.
2 hits off it and was freaking tripping my nuts off too. It's been so long
Yeah.
since I smoked, but if I smoke pot once or twice a year, that's a lot now.
Yeah.
I just don't like. For one, I can't afford it. For two, it's just not.
No.
I
No.
mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I
If
had
it
fun
were
on it.
legal and reasonably priced, I'd probably take it up again.
Yeah. No, I quit that before I quit drinking, so I don't do a lot of unhealthy stuff now, except sometimes junk food and candy and this stuff. It's called dip in the US, I think.
Yeah. Chew.
Snooze.
Yeah, we call it dip or chew, depending on what part of the country you're in.
Yeah. It's not for chewing, this one. It's on the lip.
Yeah, you put it in your lip, but they call it chew.
Yeah. So this I enjoy.
I never got that either.
No.
I never liked the taste of nicotine.
Oh yeah.
Cigarettes. I just think it tastes like crap.
Yeah, they do. But you get used to it.
I was never big on it, but I was mildly addicted to cigarettes. And when I quit, the easiest way to make me quit is I literally took my ashtray every morning and stuck my nose in it.
Yeah.
That is the nastiest smelling crap. After a week of that, I was like, I'm not smoking anymore.
No,
That's what your breath smells like every morning.
Yeah.
Is that
It's not
ashtray?
good.
It's just nasty.
No, I don't miss it at all. I've only smoked maybe 1 or 2 cigarettes a day until I quit.
That's not even smoking, dude. It's just.
That's what I've done for several years then.
Yeah.
Well, this stuff I have almost all the time.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I can understand smoking a cigarette more than even that. I just don't get putting that crap in your jaw and just rotting your teeth and your gums away.
No, it's nice. Works fine.
That and the stuff like Walter does with the
e-cig
sticks there, whatever they are.
Vaping.
Yeah,
I don't vaping too. I was among the first in Norway to order e-cigs. So back in 2009 or 10, I think. I enjoyed that too.
You can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I'm not one of those. Because I don't like it, you should do it. You can do whatever the frick you want.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't like vaping. I just never got. I do get it. Like when it first came out, they promoted it as it's a way to start not smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
To break yourself with the habit. Which, even though they're busting on Juul now, I don't know if you've seen the whole. Kids are dying and having strokes and heart attacks because people have been making their own juice for them and with crap and killing people, and so now it's like this big deal. But even still, if I was a heavy smoker and I wanted to quit, I could see someone using a vape to make your own juice, slowly lower your nicotine every week to wean yourself off of it.
Yeah, I vape without nicotine. I had this for nicotine. So,
yeah, it's still not the same. That's one thing I got to say. When I smoked, I had a problem with the, needing something in my hand and dangling it in my mouth, and it was more the physical habit as much as the
Yeah.
The actual need for the nicotine.
Yeah, that's the part I enjoyed with it, doing that.
Yeah, I liked holding a cigarette.
Yeah.
It was just comfortable. It was easy.
Something to do.
Yeah.
Taking a break from stuff.
Yep. It was just, I don't know. It's a hand motion, something to do, kind of.
Yeah.
It was a fidget. It was a fidget spinner of the time.
Yeah, unhealthy one. Yeah.
I don't know. I just it's like a lot of addictions. I was addicted to Coke. How I got off of it, I said, "Holy crap, I'm addicted to Coke. I don't want to do that no more."
Yeah.
I was sick for like a week and got over it.
Yeah.
I haven't touched the stuff since.
No. I never tried that. But,
Yeah, you're not missing much. That was a waste. I did that in college just because.
Yeah.
In college, my roommate sold Coke and I sold everything else. I had mescaline and I had freaking I had everything. I had pot and mesc and all kinds of freaking acids and
Yeah.
all kinds of junk. And the only reason I didn't sell Coke because I actually had a good connection to Coke was my roommate sold Coke and I was like, whatever, you do it.
Yeah.
One less thing I got to deal with. And neither one of us did it to make money. That's the funny thing. Everyone used to. When I went in as a freshman, I broke my neck. So I didn't go into college until I was already like 22, 23 years old. So I was a freshman in my mid-20s. So not only could I drink and go out and do things with each other. Anyways, so I show up and I'm selling pot like a tenth of what everybody else in college is selling it for. And I'm getting threats from these dealers and everything. I'm like, go fuck yourself. They're all trying to make money. And I'm just making my own head.
Yeah.
If I smoke an ounce of pot that week, I sold a quarter pound of pot because I got my ounce for free.
Yeah.
And that's all I did. I wasn't out to make money on it.
No. Oh. Then it's easy to sell it cheap.
Yeah, well, it just made it so I didn't have to pay for mine.
Yeah. Financing
I
your
got really
hobby.
good stuff back then.
See you, Kelvin.
The guy
Have a good one.
Used to have some really good pot, especially for the day.
Yeah.
In the mid 80s, that's when they were going to that brown, nasty, commercial kind of crap weed that it was just nasty, and I was getting nice green, sticky, freaking yum. That's the one thing I gotta say with pot. I don't really miss smoking pot at all. I do love the smell of a good. I mean, just the odor. If they made like pot Febreze, I would buy that shit in a heartbeat. I loved the smell of a good stinky pot bud.
Yeah.
It just smelled good.
Yeah, I can barely remember how it smelled. It's been a while.
It smelled like a real flowery skunk.
Yeah.
But it was better. It was sweeter and nicer.
Yeah.
But generally it smelled like a skunk. And everyone says, oh, then why would you like it? It's like, because it was not skunk.
Yeah.
It was kind of sweeter and nicer.
Yeah. We don't have skunks here, so I don't know how they smell.
Oh, yeah, you probably don't, huh?
No.
I was going to say skunks are...
I know what they are, but I haven't smelled them.
Animal.
Yeah. Nice, Michael.
For 2 cop cars. So, aren't you in one of the free states now, anyways? Connecticut isn't recreational yet, but we have it for medical. But they don't even arrest you for pot in Connecticut. The law here is, as long as you're not hurting anybody with it, as long as you're not carrying it. Like if I had a big old quarter pound all broken up, I'd go to jail for selling it. But as long as it's for your own head, they'll use it as an excuse to, like, search your car or something. You got to be a real dickhead for the cop to bring you in for it now.
Yeah.
Because it's actually written in that they can't bring you in for less than, like, I don't know, quarter of an ounce or something. They can't even bother you over.
Yeah. I think it's 5 grams here.
Yeah.
If you have more than that, they bust you on
Assume-
intent to sell.
Yep, same here.
Yeah.
And then it's I think where intent to sell is an ounce or more, and it
Yeah.
has to be broken up. If it's broken up under an ounce, you can get intent to sell. Like if I rolled 100 joints, I'd get intent to sell.
Yeah.
Or if you have more than an ounce, they're just assuming you're selling it because you can't smoke that much. And it's like they don't know you very well, because back in the day, I used to be able to smoke an ounce with no problem. Now I couldn't even think of it.
No.
I just don't.
No.
It's not worth the money to me.
Me neither. I haven't touched the stuff since
No.
97.
For the money for a week's worth of smoking pot, I could buy a 3D printer.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the 3D printer.
Yeah. Hell, I don't even drink, so why should I do stuff like that? I don't want to get high or drunk.
I don't mind catching a little buzz now and again,
No.
but I really don't. My
I had
stomach
fun with
is-
alcohol.
If I drink 2 or 3 of these, this is very weak. If I drink 3 of these, not only will I have a good buzz on, but I'll get sick to my stomach. I just can't.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't stomach alcohol anymore.
I don't like the smell of alcohol anymore either.
I like the smell of some alcohols.
Yes, some alcohols can smell good, but the
I like
alcohol
the
itself doesn't smell good.
This actually smells really good.
Yeah.
They got a heavy vanilla flavor in this, so it almost smells like rum candies, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But, I never liked rum, actually.
What kind of rums did you try, though?
Oh, I can't remember. It's been ages.
Most people get heavy filtered clear rums,
Yeah.
and they actually taste the worst. I don't know why everyone thinks they're so good. These unfiltered or dark rums
Yeah.
usually taste smoother and better. They don't bite your throat as bad.
Yeah.
This is like one of the best rums I've ever had. But it's just like wines. I used to work for a real uppity up restaurant for, oh God, almost 20 years as part-time, and last 5 years full-time. Just doing dishes and stuff. And then I became a chef and blah, blah, blah. Every Christmas, the owners would have a Christmas party.
Yeah.
And instead of giving out money and stuff, which we all would rather have the money, I'm sure, but they used to just let us go into the wine cellar. And this guy was an uppity up. Him and his wife were both New York uppity ups. He was an international banker, and she was some kind of big fashion designer back in the 60s and 70s. And, so they had money and they had taste, And we were just allowed to go down into the wine cellar and pick any fucking bottle of wine we wanted, no matter what. And we couldn't take it home. We'd all bring it up, There'd be like, it was a small restaurant. There's only like 20 employees. And like 5 of us could go down there and choose. We'd all sit there and drink it. And then they'd bring up 1 or 2 of their prime choices. Well, they brought up this $10,000 bottle of wine one year.
Holy crap.
Cracked it open and let us all drink it. And I spit it out. I couldn't stand it. It was freaking disgusting.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, this is great wine. I'm like, no, it's really not. Give me that $2.99 freaking crap over there. I think it tastes better.
Yeah.
My taste for wine is usually a Cabernet or Merlot, and anything over $20, I don't like the taste of.
No.
Hey, Keith, this is the
I
dude that just sent me the money. Keith Developer.
Yeah. Nice. Feel free to
Yeah, I
send me
was
one.
saying, Keith, when I emailed you, I said my brothers might have sent me one, and I got in a package today. And I just opened it, so I already have one. And yes, you just bought me another one.
Feel free to buy me one. Just kidding.
Oh, you had a little mini contest on Twitter. How
Yeah.
many people even joined that? He only got like 10 or 15 responses. I can't believe how few responses he got.
Oh, really? Yeah. Nice odds then. Oh,
Yeah, no, this is the dude, Keith, right here. He's awesome.
cool. Hi, Keith.
I got to talk to Josh and get it ordered. I need your address, Keith. Oh, crack and pot. Yeah, I used to be a drug addict back in the day. I'm not anymore. I'm too old for that junk.
Yeah.
I was a young punk. I was a freaking punk. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
why don't you have kids and stuff? It's like, why would I subject myself to me? I know what kind of a miserable little kid I was. No way am I going to have a little me around. We don't need another me. I'm not a bad person now. Back when I was a kid, I was a freaking idiot. I was a punk. I mean, I was not a bad kid. You know, I didn't like, mug old ladies or anything. I was just, I was one of those kids where, I'd have friends that would dare me to do stupid junk. And I'd be like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Who's stupid enough to try, eating a spider? I'll do it. $20, give it to me. I'll do it.
Yeah. Would you still do that now?
No.
There's a spider there.
Broken way too many bones. It was never.
Yeah.
I've gagged on enough crap in my day.
Yeah. Oh.
Gotten really picky on what I stuff in my mouth.
Yeah.
Rum and Coke is one of them.
So what's up, Keith?
Did my brother buy me this? It was like midsummer he got me this.
Yeah, I remember you. Nice bottle.
I do like the bottle. I'm gonna have to do something with the bottle. It is really nice.
Yeah,
Kirk and Sweeney. That you can read it because it kind of shines.
Yeah,
through.
can see it.
It's a 12-year, and that's another thing I found. Most rums I don't usually like after like 4 to 8 years. I think they get too much of the barrel taste, if that makes sense. They get too oaky and kind of bitter. Man, that's a 12-year, and I actually like it. But they add something to it because that has a ridiculous amount of vanilla flavor in it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's the only one I'll be drinking tonight is that one, and it's weak.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Your
Warmed
excuse.
me up a little. That's about it. Crack and pot, etc. Yeah. How old are you, Keith? This dude's awesome. I need your mailing address. Text or message me back your mailing address. I'm going to send you a little something. Nothing along the edge of a Hemera, but you'll be getting something in your mail as a thank you.
Nice.
That'd be something.
Doesn't look like.
3D print. How come you're not 3D printing a Christmas face with a snowflake or a Christmas tree or a snowman on it?
Yeah, I haven't tested that yet. I'm printing
a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I printed a few Christmas trees.
Yeah, I printed a bunch of those. Yeah. I dig 3D ones.
Oh no,
That faceted thing.
Yeah, that was last year, wasn't it? That came out.
Oh, I think it actually came out a couple 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Back every year. It's still like the best basic 3D printable Christmas tree there is.
Yeah, I printed the Brit Hawks.
I haven't seen. I saw that and I keep thinking I should print that.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, those are cool. He's got a bunch of cool stuff. He really got into that.
Yeah.
I remember when he couldn't even use Fusion or any 3D.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn more myself. I've been working a bit in Blender lately.
I keep trying and I keep failing miserably.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos, and I'm getting better.
I
Need to
hate the
know
whole
what.
needing to freaking left, middle, right, middle, left combination. I use shortcuts, but
Yeah,
I learned them over time. I don't like being forced into them right from the beginning because I don't get work done. I lose my train of thought because I keep having to look and figure out what shortcut I gotta find to get the.
yeah,
I'd
uh,
rather have them there, go to a menu that like everybody can use, and that's the other thing with ZBrush. I keep trying to learn ZBrush, and I
that
can't because the menu system is so
yeah.
different than everything else. That
Blender is easier to learn from my point of view, at least.
yeah, I don't know. The new Blender does seem easier. I've kind of been dabbling with the 2.8, and
Yeah,
it does
I like
seem a little bit better. But the only thing I really want to do is sculpting with it.
yeah.
It seems like
Uh,
you got to go through like I've yet to get it to work right. You got to go through like 10 steps before you can even start sculpting.
it isn't that hard to get
Weird.
started. I like it. Yeah,
I've always backed Blender, even though I never really used it or really liked it. I anyone if I get someone that says what's a good 3D program for doing organic modeling, I always say try Blender.
yeah,
If you get it, you'll like it. A lot of
yeah,
people don't get it. I don't get it, but try
no,
it. For one, it's free. Two, it's
yeah.
wicked powerful once you do get it.
Oh yeah, it is. I need to focus more on taking a few courses or at least instructionals for it to learn more. But I'm getting there. Not, I haven't done it for more than a few hours total in total now. But
It's like Fusion 360. I picked that up within like an hour. I was doing, but that's like drafting to me. When I was a
yeah,
kid, we didn't have computers to draw. You took drafting classes and you did it with paper
yeah,
and pencil, and that's what I took.
yeah,
My high school and part of my college, I took drafting. That's what I know on paper and dimensional views and remaking stuff and drawing the left and the right and the side and the top and the bottom and making and doing the isometric view in the corner and so I
yeah,
did. So things like Fusion, just the minute I figured out how to do the sketch, I was like, that's like doing it on paper.
yeah, yeah. I like Fusion. For functional parts, I use that, of course.
Yeah. I've kind of dabbled in their little sculpting area, whatever they call it. They call it something else, but
Yeah, modeling, isn't it?
form or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the old original late 80s, early 80s 3D was. I mean, you can actually do a lot with it, but it's kind of like Blender 1. It's kind of
yeah.
not easy.
No, true. Yeah, Ryan.
What did you miss? Not much, Mr. Butcher.
Yeah, have you posted
Life,
anything online? Designed anything cool?
huh?
He's getting better at Fusion, so just wondering if he
Oh,
has
Mr. Butcher.
posted anything cool. Did you finish up the small Viking, by the way?
Yeah, didn't I send it to you? I
Uh,
haven't touched
you,
it. I can't do anything anymore because the OS just updated, the Mac
yeah.
OS updated, and no more 32-bit programs. Everything's
Oh
64 and
yeah.
28 now.
Yeah.
So
You did. I think you.
sculptors I can't run anymore.
No. I think you said that you have had more work to do on it last we talked about it.
Yeah, I mean it needs to be. It's not perfect. Actually, there's a big one right here.
I like it as is, of course, but
We'll print one. Have you
yeah.
printed one yet? I mean the when it looks good in the model, but then when you go to print it, everything's kind of I don't know, not defined enough. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Everything's kind of a little too smoothed out and need to have
Yeah.
some sharper edges and lines and stuff, but it's actually pretty good the way it is.
Yeah, I like it.
I think I've uploaded it already. I think it's on Thingiverse.
Let's see.
Here's a little one. I broke its leg off the other day.
Oh,
Here's a baby Viking. Broke his leg off. He's a peg leg Viking. I I should print a little pig for him. Make him a pig leg. You know, I was thinking about it. It looks like everyone kept going, "Oh, that's like what's his name? What the hell's his name? It's done all the little
Wexter?
yeah, Wexter." I'm like, no, it's not. It's an egg. It's Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
If you look at his models, all of them are based on a bullet. You know, the
Yeah.
basic shape of a bullet. It's a straight tube up with a round head.
Yeah.
This is based on an egg. And literally, I built it. I made an egg and then built a freaking face and a little helmet and some legs and arms, and that was it.
Yeah.
It is a similar concept, though. Whatever.
Yeah. I need to create some cool stuff when I learn enough to
I
create
got
it.
so much I need to finish. I need to finish that thing up there. I
Yeah.
started it years ago. The bobblehead Walter on a toilet.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I mean, it sort of works now, but I just never finished it because wasn't it Robbie Mac like hacked one together that's even better already? So
Oh yeah.
why bother? I kind of stopped when I saw his. I was like, wow, that's better than anything I'm gonna do.
Come on, Ryan. Create something to post so we can print it.
I find Fusion so easy. It's just
Yeah.
I mean, I've yet to get into the side features and all the crazy stuff, but
Yeah.
basic sketching and modeling, there's very little I can't figure out in Fusion for, again, the basic shape, mechanical operation stuff. I might not get it right away, and it might not be. Most of my stuff is not clean, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I can usually model just about anything in Fusion.
Yeah. I usually get done what I need to do, but I still got a lot to learn. But
I think I thought, didn't you do like a screen door, sliding door handle or something?
no,
Hey,
I did a Bluetooth speaker. Created that. Designed it.
No, Mr. Buttram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did the Bluetooth speaker. He did a sliding door handle he broke or something.
Oh yeah. Nice.
He remodeled it.
Hi, red light.
Yeah,
How's it
I
going?
remember because he made the plate that covers the door screws. He made it a little smaller, and I looked at it and said, "Man, you can see all the dirt from where the old one used to be."
Yeah. Hi, RCNC.
What's up, RC? Yeah, I should have just mounted that thing. All this time we've been wasting here yakking. I could probably have it up and running.
Probably.
Still not 100% sure how I'm going to mount it. Wiring it's not going to be easy either. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I got to wire it to the duet, and I don't have all the pins anymore.
Well, yeah, that's something I don't look forward to when finally using the duet. I have done those types of pins and plugs earlier.
No,
So.
I might still have my duet pins.
You need a special tool for them, don't you? Or you could do it with other stuff, but it's easier.
You should.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I usually have to do it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Before I get one I trust. I guess I don't. No, I actually wait. I gotta get rid of some shit. Well, this is just junk. I need to get rid of it. Oh, just broke the handle off. That was stupid.
Print a new one.
Oh, it just snaps back on.
Yeah.
I've done it a dozen times. I think I do have them pins. I just gotta remember where the hell I put them.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I really dislike about the duet board is that the plugs they use are just miserable to make.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a better plug when all said and done. It's like all spring loaded and weird. And It's a better actual final attachment than the whatever crap we normally use.
Yeah.
It's much more solid connection. Yeah, pain in the butt to build.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, doing that.
Why you gotta do it, board?
Yeah. Had it for ages.
All this crap you got, and you're not gonna build your own printer?
I'm going to do it.
Let me ask you something. You got a board.
Yeah.
You have at least one. I bet you have a Duet and an SKR or something else laying around, don't you?
I got a Cheetah, spare Cheetah.
A Cheetah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better off in the Duet.
Yeah, I know.
You got 4 motors laying around?
No, I need to buy those.
So you'd have to buy the I want to say servos. You could get servos.
Yeah, I could. Nima 17s.
4 motors.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you probably have to buy the actual extrusion for the frame.
Yeah, that I need.
I bet you probably have a couple of lead screws laying around.
I have one, but I don't think it's that straight. So I probably would need to buy a new one. Then
I miss
buy
it. I do too. I miss Douchebot a lot. I got to figure out how to get Douchebot running.
Yeah. And I got a few hot ends. I got a mosquito on the way. So
You have a mosquito. You probably have a couple of
Extrude.
V6s laying around.
I think I have one left now, spare. And I need more extruders because the physics ones are not lasting long.
You don't have like a BMG laying around, huh?
No, I used them all. And the Triangle Labs BMG is good.
You can build a pretty gnarly printer on your own. You have enough knowledge. You built Core XYs already. You have one.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I could do it. And I will.
It's cheaper. Now again, I don't know what your biggest issue is shipping and tariffs and crap in your country.
Yeah.
I don't know how bad they whack you for that.
VAT is 25%, and
That's a boatload of money for.
Yeah, quarter everything goes to VAT, and there's other taxes as well. So I haven't decided not to build my own printer now, but it's on the list of things to do anyways. But I was looking for a complete kit to build from upgrade later. Right now, that was cheap enough. And
expensive to build in your own. I mean that took me almost 2 years. It did take me 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm still far from done. There's stuff on it I know I just did wrong. It's working, so I'm not screwing with it. But I mean, some of the mechanics on that are just wrong. The idea I came up with was just not a good idea.
Yeah.
But it runs. It works. I built it myself.
Yeah, I definitely need to do that. But
over 2 years took me to design and build that thing.
Yeah.
But at the end, I stopped designing. I just started, like I said, I put the open builds carriage on it and all that stuff because I was just like tired of trying to figure out how to do it myself.
Yeah, I'll probably go pick parts there and there to connect it all and make it work. Yeah, I would need to buy a heat bed.
Like I said, every time I get a printer that runs right, I got to fix it.
Upgrading.
Fixing it. That's fixing it. Oh, I got to print her some more of these stupid things.
Yeah.
Print. They're only like 5 minutes. I think it takes for each one. 15 minutes, whatever. Takes longer to heat up.
Yeah.
The winner of the Hemera giveaway was 3D Printing Llama. Me.
Woo. Yeah, I won the mosquito on the Edge of Text giveaway.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which Robbie Mac had provided. Thank you, Robbie.
Robbie Mac bought that for the giveaway. Nice.
Really nice.
I'm in the drawing for that semi knockoffy one that LDO's promoting.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that? It's a mosquito knockoff. Everyone, if you look at it, you're like, oh, that's a mosquito knockoff. But there's a lot different on it, if you know what I mean. The whole cooling system is different. It's like instead of just the 2 wings, it's 4, but the general concept, I mean, you look at it, you go, okay, that's a mosquito knockoff that they modded.
Yeah.
But it's a cool change. You know what I mean? They did some stuff that I think might actually, but the dragon. There you go.
Yeah. I haven't got it yet, Robbie. It's getting shipped with the package live way. Josh is shipping me. It gets shipped tomorrow, actually. Josh got. No, I probably have it in a week or 2, maybe a little bit longer now since it's Christmas.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Everything that's like I was saying earlier, freaking you go on Amazon now and Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. I don't know if you guys have it over there. But,
no, we don't. But I know what it is. So
yeah. They just come right up when you go to hit your cart. They say don't expect it in 2 days.
Yeah.
Or like 4 right now.
Yeah.
And they just tell you outright. It's just not gonna, with the Christmas rush, between them getting it boxed in time and shipping company, whether they use UPS, FedEx, or USPS, it's just not gonna get there in 2 days. Just not.
The shipping companies here said today was the last day that you could expect it to get to your address before Christmas.
Yeah, too. The 17th.
Yeah.
They said it's possible if you order by the 19th, you may still get
it. But it's possible.
Nobody's guaranteeing it now.
Yeah, I doubt it. Something I ordered or bought privately on Norwegian version of Craigslist. It was over. What?
Oh, I was wondering if Josh was streaming.
No.
Talk to him.
Yeah, I've been waiting for him to answer him, but I think he's very busy today. He's got a lot to do.
Well, I'm sure he's doing Christmassy shippy stuff too.
Yeah.
Few with the Hemera still in stock, so I better order that.
Yeah.
Everybody's out of them.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Prince is out. I think Matter Hacker's out.
Yeah.
Illustrator's out. You can get the Bowden one, but that's the one thing I don't get. Why would you want that for a Bowden?
No, I can't understand that.
You might as well just get a BMG. It's
way cheaper.
No, it's the same price.
Yeah, the original, but good.
Well, yeah, you get the knockoffs. Way cheaper.
Why
do you need all that cooling and all that stuff and all the whole point of that thing? I mean, but I guess the only thing that's really cool about it is the mount built into the motor is kind of
that's cool.
But why would you buy that with all its cooling and everything that's got to be attached to it? All them freaking fins and fans and crap. Why have all that for just an extruder?
Yeah,
you're not gonna use it for a whole hot end.
No, true. Yeah, I need to get the thermistor, and I have the nozzle. I have a nozzle X. 3 of those.
Oh, you didn't even send him a whole one? You just sent him a partial?
It's only missing the thermistor and the nozzle, so that's no problem.
Yeah, the nozzle is a standard E3D, I believe.
Yeah.
Thermistor is specialized, isn't it?
What? Yeah, I think that's specialized.
Yeah, their thermistor.
Yeah. It's expensive for a thermistor.
Yeah, all their stuff's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
That's one of those, just like I was saying with E3D. If somebody handed me a mosquito, would I use it? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Would I buy one? No.
No, it's a bit on the expensive side. But I've been wanting to test it out, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, if I had a print house and I wanted to start printing like Peak and PEI,
Yeah.
you realize you can print PEI with that. You can print your own PEI sheet. You know, if I was doing that kind of stuff, I'd buy one. But for tinkering in my bedroom, no.
No.
This is pushing it. This thing's pushing it big time.
Yeah, I'm going to buy the Hemera for
Where I
sure.
bought this myself. I shouldn't
Yeah,
say
right.
that, actually.
They're more. Yeah, yeah, right. They're more like $60-$70, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that knockoff that LDO is promoting is like $60.
Yeah.
But that's the whole unit. That's with a
Yeah.
heater, thermistor, and everything.
Yeah.
People don't realize with mosquito, you're spending what, $150, and you don't get a thermistor, you don't get a heater.
No. Yeah, the copper looks interesting too.
It's a 24-volt cartridge, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, your Tornado's 24-volt, ain't it?
Yeah, all my printers are 24 volts, so
Oh, are they?
yeah, I prefer that.
Copperhead for the win. Copperhead Road.
Yeah, Robbie, that's no problem either. I have stepped down some buck converters, so I got 10 or 20 of those. So if it's 12 volts, no problem. I bought a bunch of the buck converters. I haven't used any one yet. It's nice to have, though. Yeah, right. They don't have one-hand nozzle change anymore on that, do they? But that's a bad thing compared to the mosquito, though, of course.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I just don't. Like I said, this is the first product like this I looked at and said, I want that. That makes sense. And I mean, it's reasonably priced too now. $100 with the motor, and you're thinking an extruder. If you were to buy a V6 with a VMG before, basically get the same thing.
Yeah.
You're talking $150, almost $200.
Yeah.
Out the door.
That's true.
This is $100, little over done.
Yeah. I think the price is pretty good for that, really.
Yeah. And I think they can actually go even a little lower.
Yeah, they could.
Why they don't. Again, I get why E3D charges what they do for what they do, because they do what they do.
They can do.
There's a lot of money invested in research and development there.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we should mention that, Ryan.
But the only thing I'm a little cautious of is this heat break.
Yeah, those could break. Oh.
I'm not a big fan of all metal hot ends with PLA.
No, I have the Micro Swiss and I had so much problem with them. But
I have a real E3D V6 heat break for that, and I took it out and put the knockoff back in with the liner.
Yeah,
it prints easier, smoother. It doesn't jam as much. Now, if I want to print PETG, or I've got the PC Plus from Snow Labs, I'll put the metal heat break back in.
Yeah.
That's what actually I want to print with this is I want to start printing that PC Plus again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to testing out more Flex with the Hermes when I get it.
Flex, but Flex prints better with a line.
Yeah,
it really does. I printed with both. It prints best on an old MK8 printer, and you just have to, redesign the extruder, the lower extruder, to not let it worm out.
Yeah.
God, I'm fat. I'm gonna lose weight.
Yeah, I need to do that as well. But not during Christmas. I'm going to eat lots of good stuff.
That's when I actually start losing weight. It's Thanksgiving that kills me. I like turkey and stuffing and Christmas. I like Christmas because I eat a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
but I don't eat a lot of each stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know I like tasting little bits, but I actually
Yeah.
do. I start eating less and less and less right around now.
Yeah.
Usually the time of year I start losing weight, getting ready for the spring, so I can go back to work.
Yeah. Probably gain a
When the
few.
comes around, I will not be working.
No.
I can barely bend over and tie my own shoes.
Oh, that sucks.
And I probably weigh a boatload less than you do.
I don't
You're
know.
a foot taller than I am.
Yeah, I weigh about maybe a bit above 200 pounds now. I need to convert in my head, though, of course. But
I
I
weigh
have
200 pounds right now.
200 pounds.
Almost a foot shorter than you. I'm short. I'm only 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, I'm 6'3". So I'm pretty tall.
I'm just short and round.
Yeah.
I used to be a little twig too until I broke my neck.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, it's been almost 3 hours. I think I'm going to kill it in a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's actually going to kill us anyways because I believe the new thing with the StreamYards is it only lets me stream for 3 hours.
Isn't it max 20 hours a month?
Yeah, but I think
Isn't
it's 3 hour sessions.
Okay. Yeah.
3 hour cap on their sessions now.
Yeah. Yeah, I should probably get to bed soon.
Yeah. What are you, 6 hours ahead of me?
Yeah, it's almost 3:30. Yeah.
Go to bed.
It's early though.
Yeah, early in the morning. Go to freaking bed.
Most streams I've been on for a while have lasted, or I've gone off at 5, 6, 7 a.m. my time. I've been up to at least 9 a.m. on Mr. Butterum's stream earlier.
See.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, I gotta get over here. I gotta hit up Josh. I gotta order that thing before he doesn't have any to order.
Yeah. Let's check if he has any left now. Let's see.
If a gentleman doesn't tell, it's because he weighs too much.
Still 412 volts. Yeah, 24 volts.
I'm not embarrassed of my overweight. I just know it's too much. Yeah, you're too damn skinny, Robbie. You're like I used to be. When I broke my neck, I was 155 pounds. 6 months later, when they took the halo off, I was 212. A lot of weight sitting around doing nothing but stuffing food in your mouth.
Yeah, I've been down to about 143 pounds at my current height.
I don't think you're fat. Honestly, I don't even know. Are you fat? I'm trying to think. All I've ever seen is your head. The only thing I've ever seen, I don't know. Are you fat? You tell me. I'm not fat. I'm overweight, although I'm pushing fat now.
Yeah, I've got a bit much.
I'm like 205, I think, right now. That's just too much for me.
Yeah. I've been larger than I am now, but I'm still a bit on the heavy side now. I used to be fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked out 5 times a week. Got pretty big. The most I weighed was, let's see, 236 pounds, and then I was fit.
Another coat hanger. Baby coat hangers. I should just re-slice it with like 10 on the plate, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually any faster. I don't think it actually is. It spends more time traveling, you know?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how to do it, but I think I can do the one at a time thing, especially something this thin. It's only 2.5 millimeters tall.
Yeah.
So it's not like the head's going to run into it again.
Yeah. Should work fine.
I just got to remember, I got to figure out how to do it. I've never done it.
No, me neither. But I've seen it more and more around now lately.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I stopped. I used to put all kinds of things on the build plate at once, thinking, okay, I'm printing them all at once. It's going to be faster.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's faster to print one at a time.
Yeah. Travel kills it.
Time traveling from one piece to another. The only downside is I got to remember to recode it so the thing doesn't cool down after each one. They should be printing already, and it's just preheating again.
Yeah.
I let it cool down too much. It's homing now, so it's getting ready.
Yeah, resin is faster. Then I'll make the layers count for time.
Resin is faster. Yes, resin is faster. It's actually not, though, because then you got to clean it, and you got to take it out, and then you got to put it in the UV light and deal with all of that.
Yeah, he was talking about more models on the build plate.
Yes.
If you add another model, it takes no extra time. Except
time. Yeah. Every layer is a layer. It doesn't matter how much crap's on that layer. It just flashes light, and that's that.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan.
I'm not sold on resin yet. I mean, I like them. I could see myself, again, if I had the space, time, energy, money to deal with it.
Yeah.
I love doing like little miniature figurines and stuff.
It's perfect for that.
Right. That's what resin's for, but not in my bedroom.
No, definitely not. I wouldn't have that in my bedroom. I wouldn't have an FDM printer in my bedroom.
I don't even want it in the house.
Yeah.
If I had my garage finished, which it almost is, I insulated it and hooked the heat up. The heat's all in. It's just never been hooked up in 15 years. It's all there.
Yeah.
Just never plugged it in and wired and hosed it up. It's all radiant. I put all radiant heat in my garage. It's all indoor radiant heat. I just never piped a water line out there and put a furnace in.
No. Costs a bit of money.
Not really. Just buy a hot water tank.
Yeah.
$500.
Yeah. Not that bad.
Regular everyday electric hot water tank. Radiant heat. You turn it down. You only want radiant heat about 85, 90 degrees. Actually, less heat than domestic hot water.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to kill it because it's been 3 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm feeling it. And I'm hungry. So I need to eat.
I remember when Robbie Mac got those resin printers, he was like, oh crap, these things are a pain in my ass.
Yeah.
Now he's all happy with them.
Yeah, I like my resin printer, but I haven't used it for a while. I need to build a UV curing station.
Printer, huh? Yeah, isn't it? How can you use it in your little apartment? Isn't it nasty?
Yeah, I have it in my bathroom. And I've actually designed parts to pipe it outside.
Oh,
but yeah,
like
so
pump it outside.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be so bad. But then you lose all the heat in the house this time of year.
Yeah, you do. So it hasn't been that bad, but it wasn't nice to have it here in my living room when I started. I had to test it.
Yeah. Adding radiant heat, Mike, is a lot harder than building it in when you first built the garage. I built it in when I built the garage.
Yeah.
It's way easier to do it from new. adding radiant heat is kind of a pain in the ass in the garage, depending on what you're doing. I mean, if you're doing a second floor and you have access underneath and everything,
Yeah,
all
I
right.
see
But
some.
you're going to put it in your concrete slab. If you've already poured that slab,
Yeah, Ryan, me too. I would like to have a garage or shed I could use. So, but no, small apartment, fun.
yeah, I was going to say my garage apartment's probably bigger than your apartment is.
Yeah, it's 45 square meters.
I never finished it.
Um,
My garage is 44 by 24,
yeah,
and I have a
uh,
full apartment above it.
yeah.
Bigger than the house. My house
It's
is 2 by 32. My
you
garage is,
measure in square feet, apartments and stuff.
huh?
Are you measuring apartments in feet, square feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looks like it's 484 square feet.
Is what yours is?
Yeah, if that. Yeah, it's what Google says at least. I don't do
My
that.
1,056
Yeah,
per floor, and it's 2 floors.
yeah,
I mean, the bottom floor is all the cars and everything. It actually isn't because it's a 4-bay garage,
yeah,
and third bay there's two. It was originally designed to be an apartment, so there's the first two, which were my parents' cars. Then there's the entryway, mechanical room, bathroom, and everything.
yeah,
The apartment, and then the last bay for a car for the apartment.
yeah,
So there's another 12 by 24 space of the apartment. It's designed to have the bathroom down there and all the mechanicals and all that. So that's added into the square footage too.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's
my
nice.
garage is bigger than your apartment. That's
Yeah,
freaking sad.
yeah,
You gonna move to America, are you?
yeah. I would love to. Um, my girlfriend would kill me if I tried to move there. No,
What? You don't bring her along.
I can't. She has a kid,
Bring the
so
kid.
I can't. Not, it's not legal.
Why is it not legal?
The dad is here. He has rights.
Oh, because of the father? Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's understandable. He does.
yeah. It's totally understandable. I would hate it if it was legal. I would like it, but
I don't even like him moving across state when unless it's a total. I don't know what the kid's father is like if he's a jerk or whatever.
yeah,
But, I mean, if the guy's a mass murderer or something, then yeah, move him away.
yeah,
A lot of times it's just the parents shouldn't have gotten married in the first place, and it's not the kid's fault.
yeah,
Doesn't
for
mean
sure.
the mother or father are bad people. They just don't get along all the time.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I think. I think there are women here are allowed to do way too much with the children. Don't get me wrong. If a divorce happens, I think default the mother should get the child if she wants it.
Yeah,
The women have almost too much power where men get screwed over here in
yeah,
America. Generally, and that goes state by state. But here in Connecticut,
yeah.
a guy has absolutely no rights here in Connecticut, like none. The only
Oh,
right
yeah,
you have to your kid is to pay the freaking alimony every month.
yeah,
Other than that, you have no rights unless you start getting massive lawyers and fight for it and prove crap. And
yeah. It's some stuff like that here as well, but guys have some rights at least,
yeah,
and it's getting close to equal, but not quite there yet for everything. So
yes, it is too cold out, and it's still above freezing here. But yes, it's 33 degrees here. So hopefully the ice crap outside will keep melting.
let's
Anyways,
see.
I'm gonna kill it because I got it like
You said that for a while now.
for the last 10 minutes because it's 15 minutes because it was 5 up when 5 up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway, I'm starting to get tired, so
yeah. Good seeing you again.
yeah, it was fun. Glad you
Yeah.
jumped in because it made it less me just babbling.
Yeah,
Now it's me and you babbling.
yeah, yeah. Me as well.
little more babbling. You should start doing some live streams. We'll jump in on them. Get your hours up so you can get your own crap.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do live streams very soon. It has been some things I've been waiting for, with a lot of procrastination.
Yeah, that's the thing with the live streams. That's why I started doing live streams. I kept going, oh, live streams are a waste because no one really watching. You get 10, 12 people. Then I was talking to Mike, Wiley, back when he was still alive. Yeah, but you want to do the live streams to get your hours up.
Yeah.
So it's like 12 people doing it. It's an hour, not 10 minutes.
Yeah, true.
So the minutes are the minutes. It don't matter if it's over hours with 10 people or over 10 minutes with 100 people. You want the hours.
Yeah,
and all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's fun too. I feel like it's like hanging out with friends.
Yep, exactly. Like hanging out in the bar without having to go to a bar.
Yeah.
Deal with loud music and stupid people, drunk shit.
True. You can ban the stupid people. Yeah. Ryan says bye again. Babylon 2.
Click bye.
Yeah.
Babylon 2. That's good. It took me a second to catch what you were doing there.
Yeah.
Babylon 2. Bye again. Babylon 2.
Yeah.
Funny. All right. I am cutting it now.
Yeah.
Later, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. I might
guys.
actually come back on tomorrow once I figure out how I'm going to do this and start designing and printing and all that.
Yeah. Later, guys.